Oh, you just missed it. I had the most impressive sneeze. Like, frame one of me starting the stream. Wait. Don't get it twisted. Is it slander if it's true? You're smart cookies. You can answer that one for yourselves. You rude MF. Alright. Who am I to punch up? You're right, chat. You're right. That was real mean of me. Even though it's the truth, that was just... Alright. It's gone. Why, hello, everybody. Hello. Small VTuber makes fun of even smaller time streamer XQC. The headline. I love my streamer like I love my coffee. Rude AF. Chat, why does everyone call me rude? I don't get it. Go away, YouTube. Hello. Thanks, Witcho, for the community sub. Let's hope he never finds out. How's your day been, streamer? It was Ham Mom's birthday. It was my mama's birthday, so we drove around a little bit. Walked around a little bit. My aunt has been visiting, so it's been a bit hectic, but it's been nice. I got a Fitbit, but I got the child's version of a Fitbit, which is a Digimon Fitbit. Yes, it is. It is a cool little Gabumon. Yes, I love it to death. Yes, I am getting my steps in. Yes, I have over 4,000 steps today because of my stupid little kid toy. A toy for children. Shut up! You won't catch me dead with a Fitbit unless it had a cute little mascot attached to it. Honestly. Happy birthday to Ham Mommy. I'll tell her, chat, I'll tell her you said happy birthday. My Mythbuster shirt came in that you so kindly sent me, and she wanted it. I just want you to know that she wanted to wear it. Right now, she's wearing a Johnny Cash shirt that is him giving the middle finger. And she was like, I wore this to my first day of classes. She's a teacher, by the way. She's a teacher for university students. So don't worry, she's not flipping off little kids. Don't worry, these are adults. But she wears her Johnny Cash flipping off the world t-shirt to like her first classes. She loves it. She's wearing it today. She's like, it's my birthday. I'm like, that's nice, Mom. That's nice. I'm like, yes, it is. It certainly is your birthday. It's like, I'm wearing my Johnny Cash shirt. Look at what he's doing. And she starts like pointing at the shirt and he's giving the bird. I'm like, yes, that's Johnny Cash giving the bird. I must say, I'm pretty jealous of that shirt. I want Johnny Cash giving the bird. It's right on the titty, too. Which is the best part. Like, it's a good shirt. I barely know who Johnny Cash is. The ranch? Yeah, are you here to be sent to the ranch? If anyone needs to go, it's you, BBP. We need a Chia giving the bird shirt. We do. We actually do. That's great merch ideas. Write that down, chat. Write that down. Write that down right now. Johnny Cash is very dadcore. Are you saying my mom is my dad? New anime just dropped. My mother is my father. And also my Oshi. No, ma'am, I'm looking at Johnny Cash's finger, please. I don't need to be here. I'm gonna play with my little Fitbit. Ooh. Ooh, get my steps in, yup. Yup, I took so many steps today. I don't know how much of it is just me swinging around my arm. Because it is ultimately a watch, and I do gesticulate like an Italian. I am always going with the hands. Always. I'm a hand talker. I'm allowed to say that Arky said that about me. Hello, Fitbits are decently accurate. Yeah, it's been measuring my heart rate pretty accurately. More so than the actual heart monitor I have. My Johnny Cash is my Oshi. Who else has their Oshi set as Johnny Cash? She's kicking her feet under the desk and counting it. Yeah, I'm there swinging my arm. You don't see it, I'm just swinging it. If someone happens to be hit by it, then that's their fault. Holy frick, it's Chia. Holy frick, it's, must be some nobody. Fitbits are great until one day they display a random date in the future for some reason. Well, since it's a Digimon, Fitbit, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Maybe that's when Digimon come to our world. Anyways, chat, how are you? How are your days going? I had a good day spending it with family. It was good. It stormed and then the rain stopped and then we went outside and I walked around and I went, oh, that's a cool bug. And then I sat outside with Winston. Winston has a new fixation, my cat Winston. He's an indoor cat, but he loves to sit outside with me and like roll around in the dirt and bite sticks and chew on pine cones. It's crazy. It's so wild. He will get so much entertainment just out of a stupid little pine cone. So much so I've started bringing pine cones into the house for him because he likes to chase them. Winston like me for real? Wish I was a pine cone so that my cat could bite you? Alright, to each their own. I sat outside for an hour and I feel spiritually refreshed. Yeah, me too. I sat outside for like an hour with my cat as he like gnawed on pine cones. And I drank like one of those little canned wines and I was like, I am one with nature. And then he tried to run off. He tried to go to the neighbor's yard and I was like, the neighbor has a dog, so I'm gonna bring you inside. And then I brought him inside and he was upset because he was also getting in touch with nature. But I was like, you gotta get in touch with nature around me. You can't get in touch with nature in the neighbor's yard or the neighbors are going to be upset with you. That's such a hag vibe. I love it. Yeah, canned wine and a cat. That is hag vibe. Yeah, you're right. I see it. Might as well embrace it. Starting early, so sneaky. I am. Jet tells me I talk too much, so here we are. You can't get mad at me for talking during the stream if we start early, right? You can't get upset at me for just yammering on about nonsense for the next 20 minutes because guess what? I started 20 minutes early. Streamer, you might be old. I'm embracing it. Wine Aunt Chia. I'm embracing it. Are you drunky? No, that was like hours ago. I hope not. It's just one can, chat. You really think I'm that much of a lightweight? Come on. Come on! It's funny though, cause I did actually hang out with my aunt and my mother today. It's my mother's birthday. In case you're just tuning in, I'm giving you some context. She's sloshed, absolutely wasted. Yeah, sure. I swear to drunk, I'm not God. Ossifer, what seems to be the problem? Happy birthday, Mama Chia. I'll tell her you said that. Yeah, it was a yippee. It was a nice day. It was a nice day. I was the recycling can though. They were like, damn your young metabolism. My mom was like, I need to drive home. Can you finish this? I was like, yeah, sure. Just know, chat. Embrace it while you're young. Because eventually, You'll be like my mother, like 2 sips in and going, "Oh boy, I feel it." So-called free thinkers when yippee, yippee, whoa, yippee, yippee. Can you finish this beer while I run over pedestrians, my sweet daughter? Well, that isn't what she said, word for word. Maybe she thought it. I think she has some dark thoughts while driving. Mostly because she's always muttering under her breath, calling people bozos. I see where I get it from. Huh. She's hella based. She is. I love my parents. I'm very lucky to have such a good relationship with my parents. We don't always get along, but for the most part, we care deeply for each other. So I know I'm lucky in that regard. I love your parents too. Yeah, they're characters. They're such characters. I don't even think they know they're like cartoonish at some points. Isn't that better? It's cheaper that way. Yeah, that's what my aunt was saying. That's exactly. You're sounding just like my aunt today. She's like, "Oh, it isn't that expensive to get me drunk. I'm very cost efficient." I'm like, "Yes, auntie. Yes." Sunken cost fallacy? What do you mean? Explain yourself. Anyways, I'm a hydro homie right now. It means you should drink more. Alright, I think you're just looking for an excuse at that point. I sadly am not cost efficient. Sometimes I wish I were. Don't worry, you will be. Chat, fear not. Fear not. You too will someday be 60 years old and 2 sips into wine and then off your rocker at that point. Don't worry. It happens to all of us. We don't think it will because that's a long ways off, but it will. The curse of old. Hello, Drop. Hello. The curse, the curse, the curse. Is it a curse though? Is it a curse if you embrace it? It sounds like everyone's having a good day though. I'm glad to hear it. My friend's motto, I'll drink to that hell, I'll to anything. He proceeds to chug his beer. Well, your friend might be a drunk. Bearer of the curse. As soon as you hit 30, I had a coworker that used to say, the next numerical value you go up in age, that's how many days of hangover you'll have that year. So you turn 20, that's your first 2-day hangover. You turn 30, that's your first 3-day hangover. He swore by it. We got some urban rescue ranch to catch up on, chat room. Really? The last one we watched was that long ago? Has it been that long? I guess we did miss a couple of days. I guess we did technically miss a couple of weeks, didn't we? I'm just built different. Yeah, chat, you're built different. But get back to me when you're like 60 years old and then we'll talk. The canon has been disrupted. Wow, I can't believe we missed that many. The latest videos are fire though. Yeah, they are. They are. I haven't seen them all. I haven't seen some of them. I've seen only like a couple of them, but I couldn't point out which ones. Don't get mad at me, chat. I may have watched some without you. What was that, Chia? Oh, nothing. Nothing. I like how much he's embracing the educator about rehab stuff. Yes. Yes, that's what a rescue ranch should be about. Educating the youngins, and even if that means doing it through TikTok brain. Let's do it. Let's go. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Why am I holding that? Anyways, we're gonna do a media watch Zetsuden, but also later we're probably gonna play some video games, so stick around. Stick around, kid. We're gonna be watching videos and we're going to be playing probably Boneraiser. I've been thinking about raising bones all day. Can I say that, mods? I'm sticking. Stick all over me like fly on fly paper. Stick all over me like me when I got into the glue supply in elementary school. Aw, thanks, Jet. Very sweet of you. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome. You're just in time for the Bourbon Rescue branch. Don't listen to that guy. I'm the real mud. You can say what you want, queen. I forget what I was gonna say, so hopefully it wasn't incriminating. Or maybe hopefully it was incriminating, because I forgot. Who else be walking into the kitchen, opening up the fridge door, looking inside, closing it, and then walking out of the kitchen only to walk back into the kitchen and go, wait a minute, I was trying to get some food.
Oh, baby raptor. Big Ounce is rescuing raptors? It's almost time for me to feed this beautiful little boy. He'll eat just about anything. I can smell that broccoli in your mouth, Papa. Look at these little bridges that we
Why
made.
does he always kiss them on the mouth now?
Good morning, everybody. It's a
He
beautiful
doesn't need
day.
to.
I just got a call about a baby raptor. It must have fallen out of its nest and needs to be rehabbed. It turns out this person is only 4 minutes away from where I live. Well, I don't have raptor permits.
How's the volume, by the way?
We still have to finish our building. I do have
God, I
enough
wish
space
that were
for
me.
a baby raptor.
That should have been me. That should have been me.
If we can do that, I should be able to take care of the little pipsqueak.
Somebody called our number
about this adorable little cringe baby boy that fell out of his nest and he was covered in ants. That's just a little baby. This is the
I
closest
hate
big tree.
when that happens to me. Chat, have you ever stepped in an anthill before? Those things swarm. I remember once when I was camping, I was just standing there talking to someone and I feel things crawling up my leg and I look down and my foot's in an anthill and I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, and they start biting the shit out of my leg. I'm like, I'm sorry I offended you. I'm sorry I just so happened to stand here. Maybe you shouldn't have built your stupid little anthill here. Fake story. Fake story? Alright, shut up!
Always do in a situation like this is look around for the nest and
see
if you can get the guy back up in there, even if you have to climb. But there's a lot of outdoor dogs around that might have scared this little boy away. He is a baby. He's pinching me real hard, but it's not enough to break the skin. Yeah. And he was already getting eaten by ants. Oh, he already had some fire ants messing with. Look, there's one right here messing with that ant that's stuck to him. These ants are not leaving him alone.
He's just so covered in ants. I hate when that happens.
This is either a red shoulder hawk or a Mississippi kite. And I got permission from our rehab contact, who I'm bringing him to on Saturday morning.
He doesn't look like a kite. He looks like a bird.
What's great about this situation is that I needed more hours anyways before I could get my raptor permit of working with these guys. And now I get some legal hours in with this little fella. Because I really need hours, I'll be spending every waking
moment. The bird is just staring.
Just kidding, guys. It's not that hard to take care of baby raptor.
The birds blink.
You don't even need permits to own exotic ones like your Asian eagle owl. Big Ounce is rescuing raptors? Just kidding, guys.
I do.
Move Big Ounce.
Ja, I just want to say, whenever I see Uncle Ben kiss his animals right on the mouth, whenever I go, why is he doing that? It's coming from a place of jealousy. I just want you to be aware of that. It's not because I don't want his animals to know love. It's because I wish someone loved me that much. That's it. It's shrimple, really.
Into my bedroom because we have to keep domestic animals separate from the wild animals. So Big Ounce will just stay in here while I feed that raptor in the other room. Look at this little boy. Poke. We're also rehabbing pigeons in here. So for the next 30-something hours while I have him here, I'm gonna keep him separated. But
Big
for
Ounce is
educational
literally
purposes, I'm gonna
me.
show you guys
So
how to feed a
true.
small raptor like this. And if they're this size or a little smaller, then they
He's
probably
just
need the
staying
fuzzies
stuck.
to be cut up. Little pieces of chicken breast don't have enough calcium, phosphorus, and other minerals that these guys need.
Oh, he looks so cute.
Getting them to eat the first bite is the hardest part, but this little guy seemed to just eat it immediately. You chewing on, Big
Wow,
Ounce?
he's
Big Ounce is
hungry.
saying, let me in there, Dad. I want to feed him. I want to feed. I fought in 3 world wars. Let me feed him. Again, for educational purposes, I'm showing you guys how to feed these. If this upsets you, you can just go ahead and skip. But it's very necessary to show you how to feed a little baby raptor. Okay, now that he's done eating, I'm going to close him up back in here.
Sorry,
look at this
silly
beautiful
question.
spider in my house. That's also excellent food for him. Gee, I sure can't wait until I can eat my food outside in my kitchen again. Sure can.
You know, if Uncle Ben did feed one of his animals like a toe, I don't think I would blink twice. I think I would have about the same reaction. I would go, is that a toe? Is that a finger? Oh, okay. Welcome, welcome. So true, so true. Didn't want this. Yeah, this toe fell off while I was, mowing the lawn. I didn't want it to go to waste. I only say, can we get a translator? What does, mean? I won't kiss my pets, their breath smells too bad. I will kiss my pet on their silly little pet heads.
Can't wait till this house is in
But
office
definitely
and
not on
my
the mouth.
actual home. Wouldn't you agree, Big Ounce? Also, he keeps begging me for some broccoli. He says, please, Papa, please give me some broccoli.
Give him the
Smell that
broccoli.
broccoli in your mouth, Papa. Please, open up. Just one more.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Gee, sure can't wait till this house is done so I can
kiss him
live there
right
and not
back.
here. Then we can take this bed out of here and turn this entire room into just a raptor room. This man just walks around the floor, picking up little specks, chewing on them, and then putting them back down. He simply wants to explore and taste the world. Speaking of my son, look at this handsome fella and those foxes. Mayhaps we need to
I love
put
it
some
when animals
higher
just
visual
stare at
barriers
you.
on there. Yeah, I think it's okay as long as I'm not getting right up in there all the time. Well, guys, today was the hottest day I've experienced here in Texas since I moved.
Uncle Ben's such a
I think I've
floozy.
earned some protein ice cream. My phone
Stop
died,
staring
that's
at
why
me,
it's a little bit
Chat.
darker now. I did want to show
Stop
you guys
it.
this. The
Makes
grass
me
in this
uncomfortable.
yard is still very green. Look, you guys,
It's uncomfortable when my cat does it. It's uncomfortable when a squirrel does it. It's uncomfortable when the weird guy at the grocery store does it.
Them their watermelons, and now they all just hang out on top of there. But these guys are doing very well in here. As you can see, they're very comfortable. I still need to do a little work of desocializing them, which is honestly just going to include me coming in here and screaming and making loud noises. So basically, when I need to come in here and do chores or clean the place, I just have to go skip about it. And that will scare them away, and it'll make them not trust me as much.
Just
I
start
can
playing
also bang
Skibbity
on pots
Toilet.
and pans or all kinds of other little things like that. But we still have 2 months with these guys, and I have plenty of time to do that with them. Look at these little bridges that we made, you guys, and this was all so easy to make. It's just 2x4s, 4x4s, and cedar log, and they still have all of this watermelon to eat. I'm not concerned one bit about these guys being
I didn't know that foxes even ate watermelon.
But there will be a day, and it's coming very soon, where I'm just gonna come in here. Also, look at their little diving board. I'm just gonna start coming in here and screaming. And that will increase their chances of survival when we do actually release them back into the wild. And they've come a long way from when they first came in here, when they would just jump straight on top of me and climb on my shoulders.
Uncle Ben,
you guys
can you hire me to scream really loud?
Gray fox looks like up close, you guys.
I got pipes. I can scream so loud.
Have 3 other mates to play around with at all times. There are what's called conspecifics, which is they're members of their own species. These guys actually
bring me
have
to
a
the ranch.
phenomenal chance of going back to the wild being completely wild. And I am a scat man myself, wouldn't you agree?
They are so cute.
As you guys can see, this is the other one we're working on. We're getting there. The main frame
My
is
intern
almost done.
experience,
Tomorrow we're gonna
I
get a big
screamed at
shipment of wood
foxes.
in here. With that wood, we should be able to get the rest of the framing done for this big boy. That's it for now, though. I got some new interns coming in the morning, so I gotta get to bed. Now, people ask me, they say, Uncle Ben, how'd you get all the experience you needed for raptor? Uncle Ben, don't you need a certain amount of hours of experience with raptors before you can get your permit? Well, what do you think I'm doing now? I've just been sitting here eating protein cereal for the last 5 hours watching this little thing sleep. This is phenomenal hands-on experience. Good morning, everybody. This is day 2 of
yeah, he does
this
have cool animals.
Go ahead and chalk up 12
I'm not sure if
more
screaming
hours of
hamster should be in the fox cage.
Yes,
Don't worry, I can
eat
handle
that
myself.
up. Eat
I'll just
that
scream even louder.
Okay, guys, this is the end
Holy
of day 2.
shit.
He just ate most of 2 pinkies.
He was choking it down.
Owls tend to not have this problem, but with baby hawks, they'll usually get the food stuck on their beak, and then they won't be able to eat it.
Yeah, he is like a little chocobo.
Give him one more little bite. This is like the 3rd pinky he's had. This guy is eating a lot. Come on, son. Look at him just gulp that down. It's fine to do this a little bit, but long term, you don't want to make a habit of speaking to them while you're feeding them, or else they'll imprint on you and not go back to the wild as easily. Good morning, everybody. Today's the big day. It is 6 in the morning, and I'm taking this little pipsqueak over to the raptor rehab in Cedar Park. The sun is just barely starting to rise here. I'm going to feed him real quick, and then I'm going to weigh him, and I'm going to take him straight to our buddy who has a raptor rehab down south. And I am
Chat, are you okay?
Little creature, because he's gotten a lot better at eating lately. But the guy that we're taking him to has a lot of big flight pens, and he's going to have a really good setup automatically for this.
He's so talented.
And he's also taken care of thousands of these guys and mentored tons of other people for it. He's doing a lot better off than he was before whenever we found him covered in ants under a bush. Okay, he weighs 148 grams with a couple fuzzies in his belly. Whoa, just found out that only 30% of the viewers are subscribed. I'm going to do terrible, terrible things. And we're going to be taking him straight to Austin. I'm also going to be bringing Sir Biggerton with me because the fellow who does the raptor rehab lives right next to our buddy. We got a lot of work done on this thing yesterday. And we should be about ready to start putting the fabric on that. Queen's over there sitting on the little trampoline. I just fed all these cringe little foxes, and I'm not going to go in there.
We found Chia covered in ants under a bush.
Check out the small green heron. Voracious, huh? Oh, right.
That's my VTuber origin story. Add it to the.
Oh yeah, so he'll eat just about anything, huh? That's funny. I've actually gotten several calls about little baby herons and cranes, but now that I know what the enclosure should look like for them, I'll make a bigger version of this for a bunch of them. He also told me you can use this or reptile calcium to put on meat so you don't have to feed them rats. I've also been getting a few calls about screech owls, so now I know how to create a little enclosure for them that won't damage their feathers. And he even had a few older versions of pipsqueak already in here. And this plastic lattice is perfect for keeping them from...
What do you mean I'm muted? That was on purpose.
Getting their feathers.
Finally, good content. Shut up. I'm about to scream over the video. I'm not just about to be a fox screamer. I'm about to be a screamer. Copia, why don't you cope these nuts in your mouth?
Stuck in the wire. After I left, I broke onto the Alvia sanctuary
so
I could kiss Stompy. You think, chat, should I hit this deer? Should I hit this deer?
I think I would.
My son Gustavo's doing very well. He's getting much bigger. In fact, it's almost time for me to feed this beautiful little boy again.
I'm no longer a React streamer today. I am a React screamer.
Pumala, Sylvester, Gordon, Quandale are all doing well. And just about all of these boys let me pet them now. And sometimes they even get jealous of when I pet the other one.
Who shit in your cereal today, streamer? You did, chat. You know you did. Endurance Scream coming soon. Please look forward to the Endurance Scream.
Smell like coconut. But
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm drinking agua. The only thing I'm drunk on right now is water, and I don't think that's possible.
You guys are upset because I have
the audacity.
The hit YouTube channel Capybara Mukbang.
Thank you for the hydration.
But rest assured, Uncle Ben's gonna get back on his grind real soon. I might hurt people, Mater. There's just been a lot of things going on over here.
What kind of cereal did you have? None. I didn't have cereal this morning. I had a banana.
I moved all the goats and the rheaizhere from the back because we're going to be getting a bunch of construction done in the way back there. And Kevin doesn't mind being here one bit. It's funny, Poggers is barking at Kevin because he's
the only way I can take multivitamins. I like to hide it in the banana, and then I eat the banana. And then I go, wow, there was something kind of like chunky in there, and then I don't think about it ever again. Yeah, good potassium.
If you have any recommendations for a fish and livestock safe algicide, please let me know. The Rhea also always have access to clean water right in here. And as long as I have my handy dandy net here, Kevin won't hurt me. He'll just hurt the net. Amazing. And they're way more happy over here than they were in that corner. Morning, Homelander. James Charles is much more cringe than Stompy. Pond is cleared up a ton, and I've been training these fish to come up whenever I feed them. Look, you guys, there's the gar right there. But while we've gone ahead and emptied all this out, we're going to start to to get a lot of construction done in this back area here to make a 100-foot-long flight pen. This is going to be a huge project, so we'll be able to rehab
I love it when his nose just enters the frame.
Flight pen. This is going to be a huge project, so we'll be able to rehab eagles. We'll also have it to where it can be sectioned
it's always
into
a jump
smaller
scare.
flight pens. That way, whenever we don't have eagles, we can just take care of a lot of different raptors. And if a corporation would like to sponsor that project, I'll even call it Raid Shadow Legends Park or something cringe like that. Please send me an email. Love you, appreciate you. Also, somehow all of those tiny little
time to name it after a VTuber
here are now giant, and they thrive in here, even if there's a ton of algae. Oh, now though, that's it for now though, you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Now that was an epic Big Ounce moment.
Oh, I love Big Ounce so much. It hurts. It hurts. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Back we go. Naming this random wild hamster. Naming it Chia for no reason. Yeah, definitely. I don't want to know what his food bill is.
Skip it up and I gotcha. I fed Gustavo. We have tamed Kumala completely. Oh my god!
Start saying that was an epic Chia VTuber moment every minute during stream. That was an epic Chia VTuber moment.
Head again. It's so dry that even around the pond, that's quite a bit of protein. Chewing on
so much protein.
He also has some head trauma for sure. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day for me in Biggerton Ouncerton. I just woke this boy up.
I swallowed my water funny.
Last night. But boy, do I have an exciting video for you guys today. Somebody dropped off.
I swallowed my water funny. It feels like it's in like you know when you like get a bit of shampoo in your mouth or something, or you breathe in a bit of shampoo and it like burns a little bit. Look at that feeling. I swallow my water weird. Supposed to drink, not inhale? Well, this is news to me.
Off an injured baby hawk for us again. Only this one looks real bad. Really bad, you guys. Look at this.
Hashtag swallowed water wrong survivor. That's me. I'm strong. I will remain strong.
He also has some head trauma for sure and a broken wing. So we're gonna have to take him to All Things Wild, which is a rehab an hour south of here. His only chance of survival is going to that. Because A, I'm not licensed to take on any of the raptors full time. And B, they actually have an x-ray machine and all this other stuff. And I actually went there and volunteered all day yesterday. For the time being, I'm going to feed this guy and take care of him until we're able to take him down there. And in the event of him having a concussion, I'm going to go ahead and just close this up and cover it. He's already pretty fledged, so he doesn't need a lot of heat. I'm just going to go ahead and cover this so he can relax. Okay, that's much better. But I'm going to go ahead and make a grimace shake for Big Ounce and I. And after...
Wait. Grimace shake? No, we're on the right video.
Him and I have both had some food and we're both completely nourished. I'm going to take that hawk down to All Things Wild so they can take better care of it.
I had to look at the calendar. I was like, what is this?
Just chewing on some broccoli.
What is this, July?
Nothing quite like watching a fat man eat some broccoli. But okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take this little man and put him back where he belongs, and then we'll take that hawk and bring him straight down to Georgetown.
Wait, Big Ounce, don't drink that.
Oh, sweet wompo. This is All Things Wild in Georgetown. They're one of the biggest and best.
Eating that broccoli with his eyes closed, he looks like he's in pure bliss. Big Ounce likes grimace shakes so much, he's having a second one. Yeah, if anyone can survive, it's Big Ounce.
Wildlife rehab facilities anywhere near us. And this is their vulture flight. But I love seeing different people's setups and showing you guys different people's setups. So if you want to do this in the future, you can have an idea of what you want your place to look like. This is a little Mississippi kite that's recovering from a broken wing. But like I said, these guys are awesome. They've been working with their vets so long, and they were even donated.
They just gotta put the whole breathing apparatus on the whole gosh dang face. You know, when I worked as a lifeguard, we learned how to do proper CPR to like babies and stuff. Since a baby's head is so small, you can't just do proper CPR on a baby because the baby's so tiny. You gotta put your whole goddamn mouth on the whole like baby's face if you want to give it CPR.
An x-ray machine, and then use this foot pedal to take a picture from the outside of the room so they don't get radiation poisoning. And here's another little Mississippi kite that actually came from Waco. But I came to get experience with raptors and help them out, so after I got my tour, I got straight to work. Hello, Chibi. First thing I did was clean out all the restricted mobility enclosures for the little injured fella.
Yeah, bonus
little
points if you can, in fact,
raccoon.
fit the whole baby's head in your mouth. Bonus points if you can fit the whole thing in your mouth. For sure. You microwaved it? Yeah. Uncle Ben is kind of crazy like that. Look how cute this guy is.
Destroyed the enclosure the second I cleaned it. But that's okay, because while I was cleaning his stuff, I got to play with the educational ambassador raccoon who has regular seizures.
They have an
I didn't love the look of these cages, but then I realized how practical and necessary it is to have them for cleaning. And here's a cool little treat. This is a baby ringtail cat, and they're pretty common here in Texas, but they're so elusive that you never see them. Matter of fact, most people in Texas don't even know we have these little boys. Here's a little dove with eating issues that needs to be syringe fed into the crop. But everything's super orderly here. They have every animal marked with what dietary needs and restrictions they have.
Cringe,
Cooper's hawk. And here's a little gray fox like the ones we have, but he can't use his little back legs. Here's one of the food cards for feeding the hundreds of animals I didn't film whenever I was here. And when I told them I needed some more raptor...
Wait, that looks better than my food. Look at that slop.
Food cards for feeding the hundreds of animals I didn't film whenever I was here. And when I told them I needed some more raptor experience, specifically with capturing, they told me that there were 2 eastern screech owls that had just recently escaped in the facility. This is the smallest owl we have in North America, I think, but it's my favorite species of raptor. But that's 1 down and 2 to go. We'll get back to him later. But we had to stop for a bit because another Mississippi kite was brought into the facility. Like I said, guys, this is a full-time rehab that works incredibly hard. And sadly, with the exception of the little guys that aren't orphaned, like the little hawk that came into my place today, these guys usually get hit by cars, attacked by dogs, or shot by hunters. And this poor boy had a completely broken wing and a fractured skull. Here's a little hawk I got to help force feed because it wasn't eating on its own.
I gotcha.
And because I got that second owl,
oh, you look so funny. Oh my goodness gracious, this is a good frame. This is a great frame. just squishing his face, his tiny little hawk head.
On its own.
I gotcha.
And because I got that second owl, that counts as capture experience. This is a baby raccoon. A good percent of these guys are also from around Waco as well. I've already gotten several calls about these guys in Waco. And this is what their chubby bellies look like after they're done eating. Okay, guys, I'm done volunteering here. It is 105 degrees, but I'm taking home these.
I love baby animals because of their chubby tummies. It's like they've just been eating sand. They just got a belly full of dirt.
Jelly bean. There's another rehabber that works with these folks that's up near me, and I'm going to be taking these to her on the way home. Look at these precious little baby squirrels. I might just have to eat them on the way home.
Perrito from Puss in Boots, yeah.
Hey, might just have to eat them myself.
Perrito's chubby belly scared me a little bit, though. Chat. Yummy dirt.
If you don't like this video. And oh man, you guys, was that a lot of work. It's going to be a long time before our facility is up to that standard. And a good amount of the animals that were in there were actually from Waco, which is a literal hour away from here. So we're going to be alleviating a lot of the stress from them next year whenever we get fully set up. So it sounds like they're kind of excited for us to start taking some of the stress off their back next year. Now, I've said this before, but I use my YouTube ad revenue to fund everything. I don't ask for donations, and I don't provide a donation link. And All Things Wild does not have that luxury, and they employ a ton of people. So if you guys want to support them, there's a link in the description. All right, everybody, I'm home, and that was a lot of work. Now it's time to check on my boys. Okay, they're doing well on food and water, but they knocked all their little things over. I fed Gustavo again this morning, and he's very uppity now. Patrick hurt his forehead again, but he's healing up really well. And now Gustavo has all this nice foliage to hide it. And I think he really does feel a lot more comfortable in here with it. Precious little boys.
He's
Pub
a
and
hunter.
Queeb are doing good on food. Every day I like to come out here at the end of the day and lay down with them. At least as
It's
often
nice to
as I
support the guys
can,
who support
because I know
animals
these guys
voluntarily.
need it.
Yeah.
But the good thing is these guys have each other.
Especially
so I
local
don't need
places
to be out
for
here
him.
with them all the time. They be jumping on each other all the time out here on this trampoline. When it gets really hot, these boys just go back into their old ball. But they love their evening pet. And I've had the cappies free range in the pond today, so I'm gonna need to
I
clean
love
their
how
poop out. I don't know
Bubbers
where
has
they
little
are, but I
socks
see the
on,
baby
little funny
over there.
boots.
And we have no animals in the back of the property at all right now. Here's
Oh,
some of
have
the
fun,
native
Bing Bong.
sunflowers we have, and look at this little bumblebee. I've also had these turkeys and the other pigeons and chickens free ranging, but I'm gonna lock them back up tonight in there. And every one of these little guys just puts themselves to bed at the end of the night. Look at these precious boys.
They're so
Also,
talented. I wish I could put myself
with
to
the
bed.
local paper, so Uncle Ben cleaned all this out. I put a bunch of hay over here for the goats and Petunia. The baby's little wife loves hanging out in here and nibbling on the cappy poop. And all the Rio
like,
live in this area now. Even cringe Kevin. Good morning, Gort. But every morning and evening I feed all these fellas in here. I try to keep this water relatively full. Poggers barks until Kevin stops attacking me. Oh, look at that. Gort is here. I'm gonna see if I can round up the rest of the cappies and bring them in.
Is there a chatter that can explain why his dogs love the trampoline so much? Do they, like... I've only ever had extremely lazy dogs in my life. That if they were probably exposed to a trampoline, they wouldn't even get on it. They'd be like, that's too much work. Dog go boing boing. Need I say more?
The fish are pretty active in here. That's crazy. There's fish swimming around in there. And now, for some reason, Petunia has the ability to come in here, which honestly I don't mind. The goats have been starting to bully her, and I don't mind Petunia getting in here and having a nice drink of water. Look at that precious little girl. Okay, let's round up the other cappies. Look at that. Speaking of Mississippi kites, no doubt that little falcon over there.
That's not a kite. That's
and
a
Kuma's
bird.
hanging out in the wetland filter.
Don't ban me.
Good morning. I do love seeing these little boys swimming around in here, but as long as it's not in my filter. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, this isn't really that bad. All the poopies went over into this little area here for me to clean out. But look at this, guys. It's so dry that even around the pond, there's cracks in the ground. But I gotta fish all these cappy poops out of here, because if I don't, the whole place is gonna be nasty. Okay, Gordon, I was about to get you a cringe defecating out of here. Come on, let's go. Today it got up to 108
It's good that he shows the dirty side of it,
because
as adorable as these little animals are, taking care of them is going to be so, like, it's going to be so messy.
Much better place on a 108-degree day. Now the birds and the ostriches.
Sometimes when he just empties their water, it just looks like Mountain Dew or something. It's just so, like, green or brown.
They don't care none about that. These boys are from Africa, but coincidentally, it's actually much warmer here than it is in Africa or the equator right now, which doesn't make much sense at all. And apparently Japan was 99 the other day. Please let me pet you, Gore. This man's always getting into fights with Sylvester. I guess I wasn't there today to break up the fighting, but it's okay because he is my perfect baby boy. But it's official, you guys. We have tamed Kumala completely. He is now officially like one of the capybaras at Capybara Land, Pooey Poo. He does have a little cut here from earlier. He must have been fighting with somebody. But that's okay, because that's going to heal up just fine, and these guys get that all the time in the wild. That flight pen over there should be finished by the end of tomorrow.
And this 100-foot flight fertilizer these little critters generate. So much fertilizer. Uncle Ben
can provide the fun. I'm spending all of my money on these things. That's fine, because that's what we've done from day one, and it's worked out pretty well for us.
Hey, it's me, a Purple Boy. That's what my name is, Purple Boy. Liking and subscribing will help build the Eagle enclosure.
Isn't that right, DaBaby? Also, DaBaby, I just wanted to thank you for making cameo appearances here on the Urban Rescue Ranch for the last 2 years. We love you. We appreciate you. And I can't wait for your new album in stores November 13th. But I will be rehoming these geese pretty soon because even though they're adorable and I love them, and we took them from the streets in Waco, I think we could provide a better home for them where they don't make the pond completely
I thought he was calling one of the tall birds a goose. I'm gonna be rehoming one of these geese. Zooms in on a freaking emu.
What you guys think? I love Donald Trump and Obama, but it'd be even better if we got them to an even bigger place. And also, Poggers is barking because Kevin's trying to attack me. I'll go in and show you guys what Big Ounce is up to right now.
This house is also
slowly coming together. We finally have electrical outlets now. And the paint and the trim is almost done. Ounce and I put this stuff on the shower all by ourselves, I swear. Soon I'll be able to look out my window and feed glizzies to Karen and Kevin again. And I'll even be able to look over and see all the hawks in here. And Big Ounce did that all by himself. And we'll be able to take on some older raccoons for pre-release in all of these enclosures. But for now, I need to figure out how to get all these turkeys into their enclosure. Oh, sweet sweet wampum, look at these full. This will be my new Remington. It is 108
Oh my
degrees
goodness
outside,
gracious,
so I
he's
had to
melted.
bring this little boy in. Do you like the AC unit, Mr.
Cool
Ounce?
him.
Dude just turned into a pancake. Is that
Oh
my
no,
intern?
get this guy an ice
Kinda
cube.
sus.
Huh? Wait, what?
Dude just turned into a pancake. Is that
Feeling crispy? Call me. Chat, don't call. No, chat, stop. Don't write that down. Don't write. Stop it. Stop it, chat. Feeling crispy? Perhaps a little hot? But I'm feeling crispy. Well, you can feel crispy watching another urban rescue ranch. How about that? Dang, billboards be wild. That's one of the things I truly associate with the United States of America. I remember taking a couple of car trips from Canada to the US, and I do remember the highways there. Not to say that we don't have billboards here, just the billboards in the United States are usually more impressive. They're taller, they're wider, they're bigger, they're more loud and proud, and it's just that's something I now associate with the US of A is crazy billboards.
this little man's oh sweet wampum. Look at those folds. Oh my god. Not normal wild owl behavior. Skip it up and down. I'll just get 50 crocodiles. I'm gonna make you pay for what you did to them capybaras.
Good morning, everybody. It's a
Woohoo!
new day,
I feel like
and I
he's
got
been
another
woohooing
call
so
about
much.
little baby Screech Owl that was here in Waco. Oh my god.
I had no idea about the billboards.
Why are you so
Maybe
excited
it's just the highways
today?
I drove
Today,
down.
somebody in Belmead, which is right by Waco,
Woohoo,
found a little
woohoo,
baby
woohoo.
Screech Owl that was concussed last night. It
Yeah,
just
take care.
doesn't stop, does it? But good morning, Big Ounce.
But he's probably concussed and dehydrated, so we're gonna have to give him a little bit of water or inject some fluid. And then give him some food and put him in a dark little area until we can take him to All Things Wild. This flight pen is basically done, and I haven't fenced in the bottom yet. But this is basically twice as big as the fox enclosure, and we're gonna be able to have tons of little owls in here whenever this boy is finally done. The pibbins love to just hang out here and eat little seeds. And they'll regularly go on laps around the property throughout the day. Also, I'm waiting for the lady that found the owl to send me a dang address so I can go get them. The cappies are doing well, and I finally figured out how to use the sprinkler system again. And only a couple of the sprinklers are broken back here. Good morning, da baby. How are you today?
I have to point out this comment is just comedic. How are we gonna backseat this? React harder, Chia. Watch harder. I'm watching, chat. I'm watching. That's a good point, though. Would you be surprised, though, if I told you that people find a way?
Today, my beautiful little baby.
Would you even be surprised?
She is also very friendly now, and she lets me shake her little hand. I don't know how the goats keep getting in here.
You're not watching it the right way. Here, let me do it.
Hey, it's me, Purple Boy.
Watch it 0.75 speed. Okay, chat. Yeah, okay. Let's speed it up or speed it down. You're missing it. Look faster. Chia, you're shrimping. I'm schlumping. I'm not shrimping. I don't shrimp. My posture is okay, actually. I schlump. If anything, I lean too far back. What do they do? Try telling you what to watch. They try telling me what to watch. They try telling me when to watch it. You come into my stream on the day of my mother's birthday and you tell me what to watch? This is for Ma. We're watching Urban Rescue Ranch for Ma right now. I'm missing her birthday for you guys. You better appreciate it. I'm joking. I already spent time with her today. I need a red circle to know what the frick is even happening. You are safe. That's all you need to know. Do you not see the text on the screen? It says you are now safe. You are now safe. Invite her to stream with you. I don't think I will. I think she would say weirder stuff than I do. Happy birthday, Chia. I'll tell her you said that.
please like this video right now.
But this is a couple hours in the future, you guys. This pond is
You
already
are
looking a little
now
bit better now that
safe.
geese are gone. But this is my main pond. As you can see, it's
Do you
doing
feel
much
safe?
nicer. Also, look
I
at
hope you
that.
do.
Whoa, look how clear the water is now,
Whoa.
you guys. And look at all the cichlids. And there's my catfish. But this is my other pond, you guys, and I'm still
That's a
waiting
decent
on
water
Aquascape to get back
clarity.
to me on potentially
You don't
redoing
want it
this one
too
as well.
clear.
And because Petunia was getting bullied, she lives out here by the pond full
I
time.
learned this in
And
environmental
potentially-
science. If water is like crystalline clear, that means it's too acidic, and algae isn't. Like, you should have a little bit. You should have plant matter in there, like a little bit. Stuff should be able to grow. No, please, not the ranch. You are now safe. Yeah, he's got a nice hammock. I have a friend who, whenever we go camping, she always brings her hammock, and it's one of those fancy ones that you can just wrap up in, and it's got like a mosquito net and everything. It looks so gosh dang comfortable.
Dangerous. Oh, the baby! Please stop! Oh, these guys
No,
are
that's
really
no-
uppity today. Look at him chase
Wrong-
them
wrong
around.
kind
That's
of
so
acid
funny.
jet.
Kevin does not like
Oh
the
my
goats.
goodness
Look at him. He just
gracious.
headbutted Kevin right in the chest. And also to everyone who says, "Oh, Uncle Ben, that's a really nice emerald green pond you have there." They have nice clean water right here at all times. Kevin and this little guy are really going at it, and I have a feeling that Kevin might lose this battle. Good morning, Kevin. Have you been
Yeah,
getting
one of those
bullied
things
by
got
the
horns.
ram, sir? Have you been getting bullied by that goat buck, Kev? Obviously, as you can see, the goats are supposed to be in here. Kevin really doesn't like this bad boy. Look at, oh, they're going at it, you guys. Oh, do you see that fish
The
jump
goat
out?
tail.
All right, time for Uncle Ben to intervene. Get out of here, the baby. No, get out. All the animals are going crazy today. Be gone, Kevin.
baby's
be
like,
gone.
let
The fish
them
are
fight.
thriving in here. Oh my gosh,
Let
they're just
them
jumping in
fight.
the water. Good thing it's really shallow. Dude just ran right through there and she just jumped in it. All right, guys, that's it. I'm sick of these goats. Time to do some drastic measures. First, I'm gonna let these guys in here. Come on, come back inside. Come on. All right, you get in there. No, the baby, you stay out. Slow man. Ah, dude scratched me real good just there. Boy,
He just
scratched
wants to
me
fight.
real good just there, didn't he? Didn't he, the baby? Got me real good. Oh, come on back, the baby. Come on back. Don't you want to keep fighting? It's embarrassing to have to explain these to people. But look, guys, we finally have pecans coming from this tree. Okay, I fixed this fence
Yeah,
again,
my
but we
money's
really need to
also on
put
the
some
goat
actual
messing up the
panels on
bird.
here so these guys don't keep breaking out. But I'm planning to rehome these guys, just like I rehomed the geese to a lovely home. As you can see, Donald
Goats
Trump,
are definitely
Obama,
made
and
of
their baby are
sterner
thriving in
stuff
my
than
buddy's
the
private
rest of us.
pond. They have infinite food, water, and fresh grass to eat. And I saw tons of little fish that they can also hunt. What is this, you guys? Also, can somebody in the comments tell me what this is? I think it's some kind of egg sack, and these were everywhere around the pond. Here's another one for reference. And now that I finally figured out how to use the
What?
sprinkler system again, I say give me 1 or 2.
Pomegranate? Is it pomegranate? Chat, what is it? What is that pink stuff? Ew, it's so gross. It's gotta be like frog eggs. Snail eggs? It's the snail
Here's
egg?
another one for reference.
Yuck. Strawberry eggs. Wait. Are we sending my yuck? Alien eggs. Yeah, he's just poking through it with his bare hand. Just like, what is this stuff? Just like tearing it apart.
And now that
Caviar.
I finally figured out how to use the sprinkler system again, I say give me
Really?
1 or 2
They just have
weeks
that in
before all
nature
this
for
stuff is
free?
looking
Like, if
decent
I find
again.
that in
And
the
because
wild,
geese
I can
are
just
gone,
eat
I
it?
should be able to take care of this water a little bit better. Also, for some reason, my chickens
Well,
will get stuck in here
hello.
and they won't know how to get out. So I have to scare them out of here so they don't die from heat exhaustion. Good morning, Paptwick. As you can see, his head is much better now and he's very happy. Oh, a nice big rig. I walked around with him for about 2 hours last night while I was checking on all the sprinklers. It took a while. And the foxes are also doing very well. Pretty soon, though, we are going to have to start teaching them how to eat live food, which is going to be sad. I'm probably not going to film a lot of that. So I'm going to be starting them off with small things like quail and ideally rats that we catch on the property. And I'm sure we'll be able to catch tons, but if we can't catch any, I'm probably going to need to go buy some. And that will be essential for me to be able to release them because if they don't
It's gonna
live
feed
hunt,
them
they're
rats.
just going to die in the wild or go up to people's doors and look for cat food. But first I'm going to go ahead
That's a
and
good
disinfect
tactic.
my cuts from the baby. Oh, nothing
A lot of wildlife around here just does that. My mother was telling me a story about how she was just feeding one of the cats outside some cat treats, and she feels something touch her leg, and she looks down, and there's just a big fat raccoon there, looking up at her like he expected her to give him some treats. Like he had just shown up there, and like he was there like it was something he always did. Very funny. Are you afraid he will feature to the foxes? No.
Driving to Belmead, Texas. Why is the GPS taking me here? Right off the bat, there's a
raccoon is a cute cat, yeah.
Man, those people were cool. They gave me a tour of their house. And from what I understand, we get more calls from the city, not just because there's more people, but
I don't think she fed the raccoon. I think she screamed.
Animals
and went
wildlife.
back inside.
As you can see, here's the little garbanzo beans, by the way.
90%
of
he's
these
so
animals
sleepy.
That are orphaned or injured
Oh my
because of
goodness
people or
gracious.
their
Little
animals
man
or
can't
probably
keep his
get hit
eyes
by a car.
open.
Something related to the city. Now, other people make the argument, hey, why are you doing
He's so
wildlife
tired,
rehab?
he's
Shouldn't you
blinking
just
one
let nature
eyeball at
take
a
its
time.
course? And I understand that
This is
argument
just me in the
completely.
morning.
Wow, I thought the same. But people only end up finding these animals in the city where they're getting attacked by dogs, cats, and cars. So I think as a part of
He's
stewarding
trying
our
to
natural
sleep, but
resources
this giant man here, this giant loud man keeps on yammering on.
as well, I think it's almost necessary to help out the animals that have been orphaned or injured because of human intervention. But okay, I'm gonna take this adorable little
He's so cute.
All right, everybody, I'm talking
Oh my
quietly
goodness
because this little
gracious.
fella is very clearly injured. At the very least, a
And
little bit
tired.
dehydrated. As you can
And
tell, this
very
is not
tired.
normal wild owl behavior.
That is the
And then we're gonna take
tiredest
him right
man
to
I've
All
ever
Things Wild
seen.
so we can get an x-ray on him because I don't know what's wrong with him, honestly. He might just be dehydrated. So Uncle Ben's gonna take him down to All Things Wild and we're gonna show you guys exactly what they would do. And we'll get some hands-on experience doing the fluid injection. Because they can do a better
He can't
job
keep
and they
them
have all of their
open.
permits. Okay, I just drove about an hour and a half to transport this little guy to All Things Wild. And I just got some news that filming the animals that are currently under my rehab or care might not be allowed under Texas
Pee-pee drinky
supervision.
boy.
But this would
You
also
just
mean
need
that
to
every
get this
rehab
man
with a
some
social
water
media
and a
account is
nap.
breaking the law.
Having said that, there's not a single
him
rehab
some warm
facility
milk.
that I know of that doesn't post videos on their Facebook or Instagram. And because nobody gets government funding, I don't know what other way people would go about getting donations. And technically, this little guy isn't under my permit. He's just a little owl that's injured that I'm transporting. So I can film him legally all I want. The thing is, though, I shouldn't be able to film the foxes.
The
anymore.
blinking,
Or the
I
injured
can't
hawks that
take
we
it.
brought
It's so
in
cute.
after they're admitted to the facility, which really just doesn't make any sense. But I want you guys to know and understand that I don't do this because I want to get the views and the click. That's what Big Outs, Kevin, and the capybaras
okay,
are for.
Uncle
If I
Ben. You
wanted
don't
to
have to
farm
explain
views or
yourself.
clicks, I would just go out there and fight Kevin every day. Or debate me. Look at this cringe, Cappy. Oh, sweet wampum. Look how beautiful this man is. You see, guys, I could just post hours of this and make money on
It's
YouTube.
true.
We certainly don't need to be filming animals
He
being
needs
euthanized.
snoozles.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
look
that
at
is
this
a
man.
stupid law.
In fact, I
There
actually
are-
get less views when I show you guys how.
I'm not an anarchist. Oops, my anarchy symbol. I'm not an anarchist, but there are some really dumb laws in this world. Why can't I have a goat in my bathtub? Why can't I eat ice cream after, like, a certain time in one state? It doesn't make sense.
with broken wings. And more views when Big Ounce drinks a Grimace shake. But anyways, I'm here now. I'm going to take this little guy in there so he can get the good care that he needs. And we should be getting a provision
he's
from Parks
fast
and Wildlife
asleep. Let
hopefully
him
soon
sleep.
where we'll be able to continue to educate people and film these videos.
But this is the routine procedure for examining a new patient. First,
yes.
we check the eyes and the
This is an
dilation of the
owl.
pupils. Then we check them out to make sure there's no blood or parasites or any signs of poison. And then we check the spine and the wings for any signs of bruises, bumps, or breaks. Also, 90% of the
he's
birds that come
still-
in are
he's-
presumed to be
He's
dehydrated.
being manhandled and he's just fast asleep. Look, this guy's knocked out. If you eat ice cream after 9, your stomach hurts. True, but I'm an adult grown-ass woman, so if I want my stomach to hurt, then that's my pierogi. Chia reacts to the weirdest laws. That would be a funny stream.
Hydrated just from the stress of bringing them in alone. And then we inject some isofluids with a little bit of vitamin B under his skin, and that absorbs straight into his body. And this is the fastest way to rehydrate any bird, mammal, or reptile. We then put her in a
Chat's
nice warm,
anarchy
dark
symbol.
area where she can rehydrate and regain her strength.
Please pray for her.
Also, I stayed to help them fix their washing machine because I was the only big boy around.
Like, I know technically all laws are made up, but don't just some seem more made up than others? Like, someone just came up with it on the spot, like, sir, you can't do that. And it's like, I'm not breaking any laws, am I, officer? And then they just come up with a random one, and they're like, yes, you are. You're not allowed to keep a goat in your bathtub. What? Where in the law does it say that? And they're furiously, like, writing it down, like, right here. Right here.
And this is the little nursery where all the orphan mammals and baby birds live. Look at these little skunks. Having a functioning washing machine is vital for a rehab because they need to be able to wash the poop off the towels so they can reuse them. Even though I still have to edit and
Me
post
too.
today, I filmed this today, I still ended up staying to clean a few of these enclosures. This little injured hawk that really
That's
did
so
not
nice of
like
him.
me. That's what a kite sounds like, but I had to move this guy into a new enclosure and then clean all of his poo-poos out of there. And just to clarify, these are not pets, these are wild animals, and I'm showing you guys that there's a lot of work that goes into taking care of these things, and it's not like having a pet. Just to give you guys a dose of realism, because a lot of you guys in the DMs and comments really want to do what I do. Here's the hawk from the other day that we got the chance to put some more fluids in. 50% of the animals that come into the rehab do not make it out. These animals are coming in after getting hit by cars and attacked by other animals. And sadly, the break was so bad for the last hawk that it couldn't have been fixed and he had to be euthanized. And also, here's a little skunk with hip dysplasia that came in. But also, I need to tell you guys that if you want to be a rehabber, and a lot of you do because you email and DM me all the time, this is what it is. And even though it's sad and you have to be able to euthanize animals at times, the 50% that do make it all worth it to me. But a lot of people get into this with unrealistic expectations, and then they get immediately burned out, and they have to euthanize animals and they get depressed. And this is why I've said the women that work here have my utmost respect, because they do this every day, all day.
They got my respect, period. But also, I wanted to be a veterinarian when I was a kid. Before the reality kicked in, I was like, "Oh, I'll be rescuing animals. It will be so great." But the reality of it is, I hate seeing anything in pain. The reality was too harsh for me, but I really admire the people that do it. Yeah, there's like lots of fluids, and like when you ever been so sick, and it's like I can barely deal with my own, like what's happening with my body here, let alone what's happening with like a whole other being's body. Yeah, it's heartbreaking. It is. I really admire these people.
It's absolutely necessary to photograph and document what they're doing, not only to educate people, but also to garner support and donations.
Boy, I'm gonna make you pay for
that makes sense. That makes a little sense.
Here, boy, I'm gonna make you pay.
And what's funny is I actually treated a kitten with the same issue in the old videos, but you don't need a permit for them. Look at those little toe beans. And also, this is their pre-release flight pen for their
Didn't
doves.
know I ever
We're
needed
to
see
make something
skunk toe beans in my life.
A lot of doves. And I also adopted about 15 domestic ducks from them so that they can focus on the wildlife. But none of these animals would be alive if it wasn't for the hard work of these rehabbers and the people bringing them in. And this is an educational ambassador, so I actually can kiss and film with him. He's mostly blind. And I took these ducks to my buddy's lake as well, and they're all going to be very happy here with Donald Trump and Obama. But that's it for now, you guys. I'm not exactly sure 100% what we're going to be doing from now on when it comes to filming the wildlife. But what's nice is that I'll always be able to film this adorable little creature. And if we lose our permits, I'm just going to become a villain and start hoarding lemurs. Because we don't need any permits for that. Or maybe I'll just get 50 crocodiles. And 14
He's not serious, right?
owls. And coatimundis and kinkajous. African shoebill stork. A literal zebra. A baby bison or a water buffalo. Or maybe an adult bull elk. Also, I don't need permits for the world's largest bird. Oh, sweet wampum. Look at those folds. Heck,
Chat,
I might even just
be
start
cool.
farming alligators.
Bird armpit on stream.
Because that's actually a much easier permit to get. At least with that, you don't have to pass a test, take any courses, or get
Uncle
mentored.
Ben's villain
I love
arc.
you guys. I
Yeah,
appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching
exotic
my videos.
animal
Again, I don't
rules are
ask
so
for donations
weird.
for my rescue because these YouTube videos help provide everything we need. But All Things Wild doesn't have that luxury, and if you guys have it in your heart to provide for them, and they need a lot of help and resources because they get tons of animals every day. So I put a little donation link at the bottom for All Things Wild.
So
Any of the money that you
cute.
guys send them just goes straight to the little baby
I
fawns
love
and the kites and
him.
all the different hawks and things. And it goes towards paying the people that stay up all night bottle feeding squirrels throughout the night. And they get paid a
This
lot
man's
less
just
than I do.
blissed
So
out.
love you guys, appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching these videos. And we'll see you in the next video. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you.
I'm glad he never forgets. My life would be turned upside down if he forgot, even just once, how to steal ducks from the park. This is something I've been telling chat for years. For years even. You can in fact just go to the park and take a duck home. He's doing it!
Becoming a lot more effective at hunting.
Yeah, those things are free.
From the waist down.
I'm hoping for the
Fighting with
how-to
Kevin
guide
every day.
right
This
here.
is my duck now. Good morning, my precious. Good
He
morning,
seems like a really good guy.
everybody.
Yeah, beneath the giant, sweaty, like, the fug is coming, Minecraft sort of TikTok facade is a actual person who cares about these animals very deeply. I feel you, Chia. I can't work with that stuff either. Had a dog get hit and it broke me to take care of him. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's so tough when anything happens to them. Like, if I had to take care of someone else's beloved pet that was going through something, and I saw them break into tears, I would be also in tears, and it's just I'm too delicate. I wouldn't be able to.
Feeding time again for Gustavo. Where is he? Oh, he's hiding
My little
under his
heart
nice
couldn't
new
take it.
Oh, there he is. Good morning, my precious.
I would make
he
for a
bit
very
the
good vet.
camera, my precious little angel. Okay, guys, take a look at this. I like to rip these shrimp bits up into smaller pieces so this little guy can eat them. He's getting better at catching the food whenever I drop. He's not that good at it though. Oh, he got my finger there, but he did get the meat. Look at this precious little man. I don't even care whenever he bites me because he's so precious. But I definitely should get a little tongue. See if I can drop this on his mouth. There you go. Bleeding a little bit there, but I can't wait until this little man is big enough. I'm gonna need to clean this water out for him a little bit too. But watch this, guys. If I drop this right on him, yeah, see, he's really good at catching it now. But check this out. I'm gonna drop this right on his nose. Yeah, I love
Big girls
him.
don't cry.
But right now, we're actually working on the outdoor enclosure for him, or for a large gator. Because here in Texas, it is legal to farm alligators with a gator farming permit. I just got all this food for our capybara
That's a
mukbang
long
channel.
watermelon.
A lot of weird things happening today on the farm. Somebody brought me this little bunny that I think that she stepped on, and she says he is now paralyzed from the waist down. I'm gonna do a little quick exam. I do have my permits for these guys, obviously. Okay, so he's not using his back two legs. Sometimes when they're this young, those little injuries are self-healing, but he's so young that we need to get him some baby food. Okay, first things first, I made a nest for this little fella out of fresh Bermuda grass, and he just climbed right in there. Good morning, Big Al.
He do be
what do you
nesting.
think of that cringe baby bunny that woman stepped on? Whoa! I love picking
Me
this man
too,
up and
me
going,
too.
woohoo! Mr. Ouncer's tin. But Mr.
He puts
Ounce
his
here is
whole
going to
body
be in charge
into
of
it.
taking care of that bunny. I'm sure he's going to do an amazing job. As you can see, he's already completely hidden in here, which is what we want. He feels safe. I'm going to get him some squash baby food.
Yeah, they
Later
are. They're
that
so
night,
cute.
I went tortilla tossing with my buddies, and this duck was harassing a young
Tortilla
boy.
tossing? What the heck? Americans explain what the hell is tortilla tossing? Is that like cornhole? Or is that literally just tossing tortillas at people or something? Americans? Explain? Could not tell you? Never heard of it, no clue. Okay, then my conclusion is he made it up.
And he loves your son. Do you think it just likes the light? What do you think it's doing? This one, or are there other ones?
It's just that one.
So the audio was pretty bad, but while these people were fishing, another young boy came out of nowhere with this duck and dropped it in the water, and it did not feel comfortable in the water at all and just jumped out and sat with these people while they fished for an hour.
Some little kid? Probably their pet that they dumped here. I think it's a rowan. I don't think it's a... Wow. I'm gonna bring this little fella home and it's just gonna live in our
It's his
until
now.
we can find a better place for it. This is for sure.
That was the most
Duck
gentle tackle I've
moment.
ever seen.
Okay, if this
But
is
also
a
that was like heart attack inducing because Uncle Ben's a big guy. He could squish that duck like a pancake. Flat. Apparently it's a Texas Tech thing before football games. Apparently Texas Tech college sports fans toss tortillas for good luck. I'm glad that we got that solved. Go down to Waco River and toss tortillas to wild ducks and geese. Wow, you learned something new. So it's a sports fan thing. Who needs Pokeballs when you can just... Yeah, that's the thing I never understood in Pokemon. Like, some Pokemon are very much stealable. Some Pokemon you probably could just pick up and put in your pocket and take them home. There's definitely... If Pokemon existed, there would be kids bringing home Rattatas all the time without Pokeballs. All the time. Yeah, interesting sports ritual. You straight up could just tackle a Caterpie.
wild duckarino, it would probably be trying to get off me right now. Holding it in the palm of my hand. Normally wild ducks would freak out by now.
Well, I'm gonna see if this little fella will swim away.
And no, it won't. Okay, so this means it is a domestic duck. So I'm gonna be taking this little fella home.
Like I said in many other videos, this is a very popular place to abandon your ducks. This duck was probably raised as a duckling in an environment...
Yeah, Pokemon gets to tackle, why don't I? There are techniques used to try to get the tortillas to fly straight, so like you're throwing it like a frisbee. The legend goes that if you are able to land a tortilla on the platform during the freshman year, you will graduate for real. Here's the hot tip, chat. With enough gumption, money, and time, you will graduate. You don't need to land a tortilla.
Where it didn't swim very often.
You see, guys, it's not that hard to pick up a free duck at the park. All you got to do is just grab it with one hand.
I don't need to study. I just need enough
This
tortilla.
is my duck now, you guys. Look, it's not even fighting at all.
At this point, I just always keep a carrier in my car.
Good evening, everybody. My phone's gonna die, but I got this duck here. I'm gonna go ahead and let her out at the pond. I know you guys are gonna say, Uncle Ben, didn't you just give away Donald Trump and Obama and their baby? This is just gonna be temporarily. Look at my precious
They're
children.
glowing
And now,
eyes.
for the
Oh my
first time in a
goodness
while, look, there's a
gracious.
toad there.
Oh, they look like demonic beings.
Didn't you just give away Donald Trump and Obama
Hellhounds.
and their baby?
Hellhounds. Look at boggers. If I saw that at night
This is just
in
gonna
my
be
camera, I'd freak
temporary.
out.
Look at my precious children. And now, for the first time in a while, oh, look, there's a toad there. We have a rowan duck on the property. And this is a lovely place
hellhounds.
for her, if I do say so myself. Man, there's a lot of toads out tonight. Goodbye, Garbanzo Bingus. Oh, no, you guys, she's following me. Good night,
Oh,
Remington.
goodness.
Look at those folds. Whoa, is that Kevin? Oh,
Uncle
no,
Ben
here
better
she
send them to
comes, you
fetch
guys.
souls.
Boggers,
Boggers, fetch me those children's souls.
Update on the baby Budabo. Back legs are in fact working again. A lot of people said,
Let's
"Oh, just go ahead and euthanize him. Can't use
Let's
his back
go.
legs. He's gonna die." But this little fella made an actual miraculous recovery, so I'm very, very
That's
happy
good.
for him. Obviously,
We learned from Clint's reptiles that rabbit spines are very fragile. Like they can very easily be like you can't just pick up a rabbit easily because if they're not supported properly, their spine can in fact just break. Not like a cat, which cats are like spaghetti, like you can just fold them around, you can squish that cat however way you wish, but a bunny, their spines are like delicate. Like a hard piece of it's like soft spaghetti versus hard spaghetti. One snaps, the other is like liquid.
Restricted mobility for another week, but look at this, you guys. He's still able to hop and use his back leg. Look at that. He's using his back leg.
Squish that cat.
Good morning, everybody. We're getting a ton of timber dropped off.
Squish
again
that
today.
cat.
Look at these precious pigeons. But I do think that the chickens and the
Squish that
turkeys are
cat.
scaring away our pigeons. Come on in, children. Good morning, Queen. Look at Master Oogway trying to get through here. Stop it. Nothing like getting woken up at 6:50 by the lumber company. Look at this precious little girl.
I got
All
woken
right,
up this
suppose
morning.
I'll go help
Welcome.
that man let down the logs. Good morning, my
I got
precious
woken up this
son
morning
and
by the
daughter.
trash truck
Papa's
being
is
really
so
loud.
much sweeter than Queeb. All right, but good morning, everybody. I'm finally awake, and one of my favorite things about waking up here
Like
now is
7
seeing all the
a.m. too.
pigeons flying around in the morning. Good morning, Garbanzo Beebs. And it's too early for the algae to be blooming. Look at my precious little
Oh, thank you for the
crepuscular boy.
hydration.
But yeah, guys, look
so
at this. Look how
crepuscular.
happy everyone is today. Right now, it's probably 78 degrees, 77 degrees. The baby's trying to fight me, and his GF's just over here contemplating life. You guys sent me some of these barley boys in the mail, and they soaked in a little bit of the algae, but not enough to where it's all just gone. But it did
barley
work. The
boy.
algae is a lot better than it was in the last video, that's for sure. Honestly, I'm probably gonna need like 5 or 6 more of those barley boys. And look, there's my pigeons. But every morning, you guys, I'll wake up and I'll come out here and my pigeons will be miles up in the sky doing laps around the property. They'll also be visiting other farms, going to the other cornfields and eating all their corn and then coming back here to roost. So half the time,
Wow,
I don't
they're
even
just still
gotta
feeding.
feed 'em. Also, I'm very glad we rescued this boy because I love her. This is the first of the last 2 shipments of logs we're getting for the eagle pen in the back. And
The
this
duck
is some
is
of the
really
lumber that we're
cute.
gonna use to finish off this little thing for the gators. We rented this bad boy to dig all the
I
holes
misread
back.
that. You typed I would love to wake up as Uncle Ben. I read that as I'd love to wake up with Uncle Ben, essentially. I was like, that checks out for chat.
there. These cringe foxes are wild as ever now. Don't really come in here and talk
Perfect
to them
little
or play
duck.
with them at all, obviously.
Chat's
And
just
they've been eating
flooshing and
more
going,
live
what?
prey, which has been interesting because it's making them
No.
more wild to do that. And they're becoming a lot more effective at hunting too, a lot more efficient. And I honestly think we
I
can
can
release
just read
these
your
guys a lot
thoughts,
sooner
that's
than
why.
I initially thought. Master Uguay is doing his morning
You don't even need to
rounds.
type it. I'm already. I know what you're thinking.
Petting their shells, so I always come up to them and I give them little pets like this.
Hello,
Aw.
Patrick. Are you okay?
What's he
Patrick
doing
went and
back
hid
there?
behind the barn when the big scary truck came.
Little things like that or a lawnmower
Will make this man go berserk. So when we do have to come and mow this lawn real soon,
He's so
this little guy's
skittish.
gonna have to go inside with me. And I'll probably just lay in bed with him until the dudes are done. But his little scabs are healing up really well. And now he's got these precious little horns. Look at that. Big Ounce has gotten a lot more done
He's
with
becoming
the
a
house.
little
But he made me
man.
go pick up all this dang material. Regardless, the wonders
German
of Big
thing?
Ounce's craftsmanship
ask him.
truly know no bounds.
But also, all of my picnic tables have been pooped on. Mukbang moment. Pugs and Queen, per usual, are sitting on their little trampoline. Every
Oh,
morning
no.
they sit on there and wrestle each other. Precious little fellas. And also, Queen loves to hump poggers now for some reason. And every few days, like I said, I replace the cat.
It's so cute. She hugs him.
While I'm waiting for this to drain, I'm going to refill all the food bucket. And I'm going to go through and refill all the fresh water for the animals. Even though it's just fine for these rhea to be drinking the algae, I still prefer for them to always have fresh water available. So I'm going to dump that and refill. And I do the same thing with my beautiful son, Homeland. No, get back here. You scared him away.
I love the
Kevin.
way
Oh,
ostriches
the baby
run
grabbed me
away.
from behind again. Wow.
Very nice, beautiful.
There are a few things that are worse than the
They
baby
just hold their
running up
little
from
dang
behind
wings
you
up and they
clawing
just-
you in the stomach. It's the kind of thing that'll never kill you, but it still hurts.
We're watching
a ton,
Urban
and it just
Rescue
slowly
Ridge.
creeps up on you like this. Love that I just have a duck that follows me around everywhere.
That's a
now.
good duck.
We made a best friend last night. I don't think this thing even knows how to eat the food. But look how precious these two beans are, especially this one. Also, look at her little pouch, you guys. There might be something in there. May I please look in your pouch, my little precious queen? No. But Petunia gets this whole field to herself now, because she's one of the few animals that won't
the
get hurt
baby
if she
junior?
steps in one of these holes. But this whole thing is going to be
Perhaps?
100 foot by 40 foot, boys. It's going to be one giant flight
ranch
pen that
would
has the
truly
ability
be
to break
blessed.
up into several smaller ones.
Making the most effective use of our land.
And it's also
Pig
going to be
says that.
16
Why do you
feet
think
high,
she's got
so
a
we're gonna
pig
be
in
able
her
to keep
pouch?
this bad boy in there, and I might paint it and make it look a little cuter. But now that it's daytime, do you guys have any idea what breed this is?
That doesn't
is
make
this a
sense.
mallard or is it a rowan? From looking at her tail feathers, it also looks like she might be part Muscovy, but I don't know. One thing's for sure, this is definitely somebody's pet that I am now getting to take care of. And I don't mind that one bit because it's been a long time since old Uncle Ben got to have a pet duck. But the
Congrats
pond
on
is
the
doing
new
really well.
kitty.
And look at those cichlids, you guys. Look how beautiful they are. Every few days, I throw a few handfuls of this feed in there for my catfish.
No,
and
there's a
bubble
quick
bass
shot
are
of
all
a
in
pig.
here,
Oh, I
too.
thought Chad
Now,
was
if
like,
only we
she's
could
got a
do
pig
that
in the
to
pouch. I
this
was like,
pond
huh?
over here. My
Chat
buddy's
room?
coming hopefully soon to take this goat off my hands because he's
That's
fighting
not how-
with Kevin every day now.
that's
and they're
not how
both
the
very,
kangaroo birds
very
and bees work, I
cringe.
don't think.
They have the same exact energy. This fella
I don't
really
think two
out here looking
kangaroos
for
make a pig.
tadpoles. I really don't mind this boy because he's just a little cringe goat. Well, bleeding a little bit there. Okay, that's the first time I've seen her eat, so that's good.
I'm down
I
with it.
love
I love the way
her.
ducks
She's
eat.
so friendly. And check this out.
Why
you
do
guys.
they?
All my
Why do they
pigeons are now
violently
back
shake their
and
heads? They're like,
flying
"Bah, bah,
around
bah,
the
bah, bah."
property. These guys probably flew for miles this morning.
So
World
cute.
record Womdermelon speed run. Man, these guys annihilated that Womdermelon in the short
Yeah, they
amount of
really do
time
go
it took
hog
me to
crazy
do
when they
all
eat.
these chores.
I
But
got
the
a kitty
cappies
that
are
has
also
Maine
doing
Coon in
really
her.
well, as you
She's
guys
so
can see.
fluffy.
And Kumala is still my
But she's really
favorite
tiny
little
for some
baby
reason.
boy, who will actually even let me kiss him on the lips now. But his breath's pretty stinky. Wow, look at that though. This is the capybara mouth, you guys. No
Wow.
other YouTube channel lets you get an up-close look at a
You
capybara
could put your whole
tongue.
hand in
That's
there.
amazing. But okay, guys, that's it for now. In the
They
next
kind of have
video, I'm
small
gonna trap
mouths
some
for, like,
rats and maybe
the-
give some quail to those foxes
the
over there
body
so they
size
can
that they
live hunt.
have.
And before I post this video, I want to
Anyone
give you
else
guys one
looking at a
last look
capybara
this
mouth
little
and going,
creature.
"That's
Our
kind
little
of small"?
codtail rabbit is doing much better, and it's actually able to use its back legs now. I'm gonna keep giving her fresh grass,
Yay.
water, and a little squash baby food. This is the 4th day that I've had her, and she's made tremendous recovery
Baby
so
food for
far.
the
But that's
baby
it for
man.
now, though, you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Big Ounce loves you and appreciates you. And we'll see you guys in the next video. This man just wanted to go back to sleep.
Aw,
Oh, I
me
almost
too,
forgot
Big
to tell
Ounce.
you.
Who else is playing Pokemon Sleep here? I guess not playing, but AFK, sleeping, snoozing. Any snoozers in chat? Any snoozers? They had to be nerfed. They would be too powerful if their mouths were bigger. Yeah, if they had like hamster cheek pouches, there would be no stopping a capybara. No stopping it. Think of all the food it could store. Uncle Ben just radiates healing energy, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's like when technology in my house breaks and I'm like, I usually, if I can't figure something out, I will ask my dad and he just walks into the room and suddenly it works again. It's, every time I'm like, I don't have internet. Dad, what's wrong? And he comes in and he's like, Chia, how can I help you? I'm like, the internet's gone. And he's like, what? Let me see. And then he'll go to look and it will be back on and he'll be like, what are you talking about? A classic ranch? Ooh, that would be nice. We have a rescue ranch right now, though. I haven't tried Pokemon Sleep yet because I'm not ready to accept how horrible my sleep schedule is. Yeah. Thankfully, it's a non-judgmental app as far as I can see. I'm gonna load it up on, I'm gonna see if I can load it up on my laptop because my phone is always on. And, like, I'm sure the battery is already getting fricked from me streaming. I don't need something else. I don't need another source. Any real sleepyheads in chat? We're looking for some real eepers. Some real tired guys happening. I'm dad just checking up on the Tamagotchi. Shut up! I'm not a Tamagotchi! I can take care of myself.
Beautiful little man. Skip it up and down. Playing with fire here. Precious little boy. Your baby and wife. Patchwork mode.
Okay. Oh, so Uncle Ben is allowed to make a wet farting noise in his videos and no one... I bet there's gonna be a comment that's like, good one. Yet when I do it, everyone freaks out. Wow, there's not even a mention of it. There's not even a mention of it. Huh. Suspicious. Me right now because I have not slept. Chat room. The Pokemon may be non-judgmental, but I'm about to get judgmental on your asses. Sleep. Uncle Ben has a permit for it. He's got a permit for the wet fart noise, but I don't. Do I have to move to Texas? Oh, I definitely am gonna look at your cat picture later. Chat, send me cats. Which Pokemon would judge you for bad sleep habits? Probably Alakazam, because his IQ is like 9,000 or something. Over 9,000. And anyone with that big an IQ would know that it's bad. My sleep schedule is fucked. And not healthy. My sleep schedule is fricked, but my cats bite me because I move a lot. My cat just moves out of the way when I toss and turn. They don't frickin' bite me. Oh my goodness. I respect it though. I respect your cat setting boundaries. How would competitive Pokemon Sleep go? Who's the biggest snoozer? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Kaiju. Yeah! Wait, we can't use that. We can't, cut it out. Cut it, we can't use that. I don't have the license for that. Yippee, says Chap.
Oh,
Yippee,
babe,
whoa.
I've never seen that before. Get back here, boy. Good morning, everybody.
I don't want to get
It's a
sued by
beautiful
Uncle
day.
Ben.
I'm driving on the old highway right now with this little bean.
Unlicensed
Some woman
wet
dropped
fart
off
detected.
This adorable little bean for me today. And baby squirrel doesn't even have his eyes open yet.
Yeah, this stupid little baby, unlike me, a grown-ass woman with my eyes wide open. Look at how wide I can open my eyes.
My friend Amanda, who works at All Things
I can open my eyes so wide, unlike that stupid little baby.
I'm driving 50 minutes right now just to make sure that he can get to her as soon as possible. And it gives me an excuse to go down there and farm some
I'm way
XP
better than a
with
stupid little
raptors
baby
while I'm
squirrel.
down there. Also, if you guys think my property's looking a little dry,
Can't
take
even
a look
open
at
his
this.
eyes.
So right off the bat, when I got there, they were taking care of this little blue jay and cleaning the wounds of this deer that got brought in that was hit by a car. This poor boy was all sorts of roughed up, but after giving him some fluids, he healed up pretty quickly. And they also got a little bobcat in while I was gone. This is a young bobcat. He's still old enough to where he could hurt me really bad if I put my hand in there. This is a baby little blue heron that got brought in. We'll be getting a bunch of these guys eventually, so I got some good experience with feeding him and setting the brooder up. There's a little half-blind taquache that I helped clean the enclosure for. And this is the last duck they have left that should be going back to the wild pretty soon. This is the restricted mobility fawn enclosure. This is where all the...
It's funny that you say that, chat, because I did used to think that bobcats were in fact just like someone's cat, but they named it Bob, and they call it Bobcat.
fawns get bottle raised. And because this is a nursery, all these little guys are really friendly and they come right up to us. Now, I've told you guys before that wildlife, while
like
it's being rehabbed,
tomcats,
isn't
right?
supposed
It
to be
just makes sense, right? Like you call a wild street cat that is male a tomcat. Why not a bobcat? Maybe a bobcat is just like, you don't know if it's a tomcat, so it's a bobcat. At least it's in my child brain. I was like, that just makes sense. Why does everyone keep naming their cat that? It's so unoriginal, so true. There's so many wonderful names. Why not? Why Bob? Why Bobcat?
Loved or coddled, except for whenever they're babies.
Bob
Whenever
the
they're
cat.
being bottle raised, they need love from their mother.
90% of these boys were hit by
He was
vehicles.
inside though. I remember him. Right?
And this is the little baby that I thought for sure was going to get euthanized that actually pulled through and made a complete recovery. And now we're
He
moving
did
him
it.
into the pre-release enclosure in the back.
So this is their pre-release enclosure.
It's important that they have these visual barriers with a picket fence so they don't run into it and get caught in the chain link. And this was not a tasty watermelon.
I'm gonna make you pay for
No,
what
that
you
looks
did to
so
them
not right.
capybaras. Get back here, boy!
But from here, the deer will have minimal contact with humans until they're ready to go back to the wild,
Yeah,
so they'll
fawns
stay
are
wild.
so
This is a little
cute.
pelican that was an educational ambassador that had to have one of his wings amputated. And because he's an educational ambassador, we can goof around with him, play with him, do whatever
I will
we want.
accept his presence.
Kobe!
Well,
Only
We took the
because he's an
bobcat out while they were
educational
cleaning his
ambassador.
enclosure, so we got to get a better look at him, and he had a lot of scars on his face when they first brought him in. Sure wouldn't mind filming a catch and cook. After that, we put some Illuma Shield, which is a wound sealant on the little wounds for this little deer. And then we brought him back to the restricted mobility enclosure so he can heal.
nasty. Blue Jay moment.
Just like spray paint.
And this is one of the little jelly beans that was in a bag in the last couple videos I posted.
Oh, sweet Wompo.
I also got some more songbird XP. And I got to play with the educational ambassador, Skunk
Why do you
and
say it like he was the
Crow.
nerd
We also fed these
emoji?
baby raccoons that'll probably get transferred to our place pre-release. This is what that little bean from the beginning of the video will look like after a lot of tender love
That's a
and care.
cute
Cringe, River the raccoon. One of the reasons why I don't take pinkies is because it's so easy to aspirate them, but this little device here actually helps with that. And here's a nice little brooder setup for whistling ducks, which people always bring me in Waco. I also got to help with tube feeding an armadillo. This little fella was badly injured and couldn't eat on his own. And this precious little fella is recovering from an injury that happened to his leg. Well, hey, what's going on with my leg? Tube feeding is one of my least favorite things to do, so I'm glad I got some more XP with that. Awesome moment. Sadly, after looking at this
Armadillos
little
look
fella's
so
x-ray, it
weird.
showed that he had some pretty bad spinal damage. And more than likely, because of that, this little guy's gonna have to be euthanized. Sad moments like that are what our educational ambassadors are for.
Well.
Ian here is training this wingless red-tailed hawk.
I'm sad.
Aries
Can I
here
hold
could
the
not
raccoon?
return to the wild, and he can't fly. But he does have a pretty nice enclosure for a flightless bird, and he gets to be used in all kinds of educational programs for kids.
Very neat. Goodbye, little.
You can still hop
And
with
right when
one
we were
wing.
about to leave, another squirrel got dropped off, and I got some more practice with tube feeding for this little fella. Tube feeding is essentially just putting a plastic syringe all the way down into the stomach. We do this when the little babies are
Wow.
new or sick.
When squirrels are young, and they're like, before they grow fur like this, don't their ears look a lot like people ears? I just saw its ear like this. I was like, that was
Or
weird.
just having trouble
That's a
suckling
weird
on a
ear.
rubber teat.
This guy I could keep as a pet if I wanted to.
Look at his whole exposed. I've never seen that before. That's so
What are you
interesting.
implying?
All right, everybody.
I'm implying that like human babies are in fact squirrels, and that you're a bunch of rodents. Calling me a rodent? You're a bunch of rodents.
Thing now, but I came with a baby squirrel and I left with 2 turtles. And I can either release these turtles if they're ready, or I can keep them at my facility or have them in my pond as a pre-release area.
Chat didn't like that. Why not? What's wrong with being
would make
a rodent?
Phenomenal little educational ambassador if we had him on
Kind of like cauliflower boxers get after laundry. Yeah.
Call from the lumber company, wouldn't you agree, Big Al? This little man slept in here last night with me.
Now, I didn't know at the time, but every one of these was the wrong length.
All right, everybody, here's your cringe update for now. Boy, have we been getting a lot done here. Big Ounce has been putting all this flooring down in the house by himself. All these cabinets
all
are
by
in now.
himself?
And now Big Ounce just needs to make the tile and put
he's
the
wearing a hard hat.
countertops on all by himself, because I'm not doing that. But look at this, you guys. So I've said this in the videos before, but I love making things that have multiple different uses. For example, this huge 50-foot flight pen here could be 3 different flight pens. And with all this fencing on the bottom, it could house tons of different types of animals.
Hey, maybe even I could live there. I'm not dead.
In the same way, this beautiful boy that has turkeys in it right now is gonna have a roof on the top, and we're gonna have a little pond in the corner here. So that way we can rehab marsh birds or other kind of aquatic birds here. Or we could simply
Big
cut a
Ounce is
hole
the
in this
load-bearing
storage
resident
container
of the
and use
ranch.
to
Honestly,
farm
this would not be the
gators.
same
And we could have
without
at
him.
least 3 6-foot gators in a little pool in here, and then herd them into here in the winter whenever we need to. We could also even
I'm
have
very
a
glad he
small
got through that
electric panel in
touch and
here,
go
you guys,
situation.
and run some heat sources directly in here. We could have plenty of animals in here, honestly, in the winter. And of course, I'll do a better job of insulating it, and we'll fence in the roof as well. Good morning, Remington, the baby and wife. And of course, Garbanzo Bingus. Good morning. Garbanzo Beans has been settling in really well.
I
to
love
new
this
place.
duck.
I moved our other goat to the front of the property because my buddy's picking him up today. Look at this beautiful, precious duck. She's settling in super well here with all of the other animals. As you can see, we are in the middle of the worst
Garbanzo
drought that we've
Bingus is
ever had
quickly
here in
becoming my
Texas,
new
I think, in a
favorite
long
as
time.
well.
Old Uncle Ben said the
Move
same
over,
thing
Big Ounce.
last
Get off the
year.
ranch.
But these barley bales
It's
are working, and
Garbanzo
this thing's
Bingus'
actually
time to
starting to get a
shine.
little less green. But old Uncle Ben finally figured out how to use the sprinkler system. Now
When Big
everything's gonna
Ounce
start to
goes,
be
woohoo, and I go, shut up, Big Ounce. Garbanzo Bingus is speaking. And Garbanzo Bingus is just going whack, 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 whack.
green again here. And last night I saw Poggers and Queen jumping on the trampoline when the sprinklers were on. Top 10 precious urban rescue ranch moments. I'm gonna be cleaning and dumping out the cappy water, so I'm gonna let these guys free range today. Come on, children, come on. I don't know if you guys can see this
I
very well,
respect
but
it,
every
I
little blade
respect
of
it.
grass back here is a little wet from the sprinklers. So hopefully this whole place will be
Oh, thanks for
beautiful
dropping
in just
in.
a few days. Sure is nice to see this in the middle of a horrible drought. I think I'm gonna put some extra sprinklers in
Good
this little
luck.
back area here because all of this isn't getting hit and it's starting to die. The petunia's in this whole back area by herself over here. And we'll be getting her a little girlfriend very soon. We've had a cringe algae bloom up here, but the minnows seem to not mind. And there's tons of breeder minnows up here that have little eggs and babies that fall down the waterfall for the big fish. So it's a perfect little ecosystem of big boys having little babies that fall down here to feed the bigger boys. And now for the most part, I actually can see to the bottom to see my fish. And to those of you real urban rescue ranch lore experts, we caught all of these fish in videos for you guys to see in the old vidges. Look at that beautiful gar. But like I said, Garbanzo Beans and all the other animals are very happy now that the sprinklers are working again. And all of our gar are friends now, and they like to swim in a little procession here. Can't forget to
They're
feed
best
my child.
friends.
And as soon as the final shipment of the
Did you
poles
just try
comes in,
to-
we'll be able to start.
Did he just try to make out with it while it was hawking down seeds or whatever? Wait,
Can't
can we
forget
zoom
to
in?
feed my child. And as soon as the
He
final
did.
shipment of the poles comes in, we'll be able to start working on this bad boy. That'll be our
Is this an upside or downside of being an animal in this ranch? You always have this guy trying to, like, smooch you at all times.
go in an osprey enclosure
Is
for the back
Pucker
here.
good?
Like I said, it's going to be pretty heavy duty, so that thing could be for a lot of other animals as well. And after I feed all these guys, Garbanzo Beans gets to just walk around and pick up all the little spots that I dropped. She is very, very happy here. And so is this precious little boy. Now I don't really even have to spend intentional time with Kumala to keep him friendly. He's just a friendly little boy for forever now. Look at that skin, you guys. Isn't that weird? Look at these beautiful, weird, cringe animals. I love him. In the last last chore I'll do for today is just take this and move it over back into the Rhea area. Good morning, Kevin.
Uncle
How
Ben
are you
calls you
today,
a weird
sir?
little
Oh, you
animal
look so
ASMR.
handsome. Look at this
I'm for
beautiful
it.
boy, you guys. Look at this beautiful little man. Hello, sir. You're not thinking about attacking? You wouldn't consider biting the hand that feeds you, would you, Kevin?
He's
But now
so
that their little
crazy.
feed thing is right here, I no longer have to keep dumping their food on the ground. But okay, that's it for now. I'm gonna let the cappies trim the grass out here and graze. Look at all these
What,
pigeons
being a
coming
cringe
back
little
in your
animal? You're a
roof.
bunch of
They
cringe little
sure
animals.
do
Look at your
love
weird
these
little
trees.
skin.
Look at this little
Cringe
baby
little animal. Look at
Fred's
your weird
posters.
fur
You
and
can
your
see the
weird little
foxes are
nose. You
hungry, so
weird
I'm gonna go
little,
ahead and feed them. These
strange
guys have been
little
getting a lot better
creature.
at
You
hunting, and
tiny
they're
little,
afraid of
weird
everyone
little,
else except for
odd
me.
little,
Also, look at
strange
Cringe
weirdo.
Master Oogway. He got
You little
stuck
freak.
in here.
You
Cringe
little freak.
Master Oogway got stuck in here and pooped a few times. Look, guys, he scraped
what you
his
are.
shell a little bit. Why this man getting into places he's not supposed to? Patrick Mobid. Good morning, my precious son. Oh. Okay, guys, we're gonna continue a little bit of target practice.
He really was just itching
Morning,
himself by throwing his face against his own body.
Patrick Mobid.
Bop, bop.
Good morning, my precious son. Oh. Okay, guys, we're gonna continue a little bit of target
Thank you for
practice
the
with
meal.
this boy. I'm trying to teach this man how to eat. Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna clean this out and put fresh foliage in next
There
time.
he goes. Here's your weekly Gustavo update. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get the little bits of grass out from his mouth. Hello.
Dangerous.
Playing with fire here. Take a look at this beautiful creature, you guys. He's finally becoming a little man. And when he gets a little bit bigger, during the whole summer, we'll be able to keep him out here in this enclosure. But I love these things. This was just a random little guy that we had the privilege to rescue, but he ended up being way prettier than any kind of alligator I've ever seen. No, Patrick, don't eat that. Those are nasty.
Don't eat those, those are nasty.
Okay, let's try this again. Here you go. Come on.
I
There
love
you
Patrick.
go, buddy. Delicious. Okay, here comes the second one. Boop. And there we go.
Oh, baby man.
Look at this.
Yeah, look at that little baby
boy.
man.
Patwick moment. Also, look how nice his little scars are now. They've healed up almost completely. And look at his
Oh, that's
precious little
good.
horns. Oh. That's it. Love you guys. Appreciate you. And I'll see you
Growing
in the
horns
next
must be so
video.
painful.
Oh, almost forgot to tell you. Whoopoo.
Oh, he yahooed himself to sleep.
Taquache, huh? Also, someone found this taquache in their pool. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But thanks so much for watching my video. I love you. I appreciate you. And we'll see you in the
Woohoo,
next
yippee,
video. Oh, I almost
yahoo,
forgot to
woohoo,
tell you.
woohoo.
How about you like the video?
He finally did it.
The last wahoo. He really did he just yahooed himself to sleep. Oh my goodness. Too cute. It's too cute for this world. Really, growing horns must be so painful. Like, think about how, like, painful it was for us to just grow, like, human teeth. Or bones. Remember how painful it was to grow your bones, chat? Like, think about getting some horns piercing through your skin. But, like, not your mouth skin, like your head skin. That sounds so painful.
It doesn't look too bad. He for sure fell out of that nest.
Yeah.
Toadcast moment. Look at this cringe little glizzy gobbler.
I think she's gonna make a full
He's
recovery. I call these
gobbling.
bee nuggets.
Look at this beautiful green water.
Ew.
Good morning, everybody. I'm on my way to go pick up a
Chat,
hawk
would
that
you
fell-
drink the Urban Rescue Jungle Juice? Would you? What if I paid you 5 cents? What if I gave you a quarter to drink the Rescue Ranch Jungle Juice? You would? You would do it for free? You're saying you'd pay me to do it? Wow, I gotta capitalize over this.
out of a nest in someone's neighborhood. I got
The
a
Urban
call
Rescue
about it
Baja
on our
Blast.
rehabber phone. Okay, the
I couldn't
hawk is
imagine the
somewhere
first
in this
pseudo-amphibians
neighborhood.
that
Isn't it
grew
funny how
arms and
there's
legs.
just
They
hawks
must
in
have
these
freaked
random
out.
little
Yeah, they
places like
must
this?
have.
This looks like a young
What is
Mississippi
happening to
kite.
me?
This woman found it
okay,
falling
so
out of a nest in her
that's
yard. As you can see, this is the nest up here, I think.
All right, everybody.
You're right. You're right. That was a crossover. This is how we released my new Rogue Energy branded flavor, battery acid. Now with flavors of Urban Rescue Ranch on top of that, 5% of the proceeds go towards me, myself, and I. I was gonna say the ranch, but I don't want to misrepresent.
We finally got another one that is not horribly injured and probably gonna die. This one's
New
just a
flavor,
baby.
Urban
He
Rescue
for
Ranch
sure fell
Capybara
out of that
poop
nest,
letter.
but there's no way I could climb that tree to get him back in, and I'm not 100% sure whether it's a hawk nest or a squirrel nest. But okay, I'm gonna go home, get this guy fed, and then I'm gonna feed the other hawk that we have that might probably die. because he can't even stand up. And then I'm gonna take both of these little guys to All Things Wild. Oh boy, my living room's full of wild animals again.
This little possum bean is doing very well. I like to keep him covered up in this little blanket.
But she has been eating and pooping just fine. I think she's gonna make a full recovery and she'll be able to be released pretty soon. The kite that we got the other day
I love
is
how
less than
Possum's
thriving,
default
and
is just looking horrified, like you just said a curse word in front of them, and they are like, they're proper ladies who are like,
to Chia so she too can be rescued by the urban rescue ranch.
egads. Why, I'd never. Thank you, Doodle, for the 100 biddies. I'm looking forward to my rescue. Please send help, please. And more Baja Blast. I drank it all. I'm out. And more Doritos. I haven't had a Dorito in a year. Please, chat, rescue me.
he cannot grab me with his hands, but made a bit
Hello,
of improvement.
Canary.
You see how he can grab things now? Before he
Hola.
couldn't even grab stuff. Now he can open. Ooh, see how he
thank
can
you,
grab
Chet.
the cloth there? He couldn't do that before. But these fledglings are easy to take care of because you just have to feed them. And look how good this little guy already
We have to
is
make a
at
special
eating. Look.
enclosure for Chia so she can desocialize for wild release. The thing is, I'm already desocialized. I was never social to begin with. I'm already a wild animal. I'm already half wild. I'm already walking down the street, like, biting people if they get too close.
Look at that beautiful bowl. It's funny how quickly they go from just being wild little birds to just devouring the food I give them. That's why I was saying before, you
We can
guys,
finally
raptors
release
are
it, then
not
I'm
hard
free?
to take care of. Unless they're injured. Now, if
I'm
you have
free.
to take in one with a
I can
broken
leave.
wing or some kind of leg issue, then of course it's going to be hard to take care of. But the trick with these guys is to make sure that they don't get it caught on their beak.
You
see, if
bark
it
and
gets
hit the
caught
chat
on
all the
point of
time.
their
Rehab
beak,
is
then they might
going
not
well.
be able to
Thanks,
swallow it.
chat.
You see how it's just stuck on his beak? Okay, and he's done eating, so I'm going to give this last little piece to this
Sounds like
little
Chia's gone
precious bean.
feral.
This one's very
Always has
scared
been.
of me because I haven't been coddling it. Good night,
Oh.
precious bean. But now that
It's
I
like he
have
fell
fed him
asleep.
and he has a full tummy, I'm gonna pick up one more dove that I got a call about this morning. Then we're gonna head straight to All Things Wild. And pretty soon I should be getting a sub permit from them or another friend for these guys, so I don't have to just keep driving them down there. Because this is the 7th raptor that we've gotten in Waco so far in the last, I don't know, 2 weeks. 2
He's all
screech
hunched
owls,
over.
3 kites, and a couple hawks. This is one particular instance where
He
I
can
really
stay,
wish
but
that
only
I was a
because he
falconer
seems
so I could just have this
like a
guy on a
gentleman.
falconry permit. Because I feel like him and I would be good friends, even though they obviously don't think about very much at all. I've done my official exam on this beautiful man, and he is absurdly
This
healthy.
makes me
He
want to
just
do
fell out
animal
of the nest.
rehab.
It's a shame. He would be the
Yeah.
perfect age for falconry, but I don't want this boy to imprint on me. But even if they do, they go back to the wild just fine. Everyone
This
who
makes
does
me wanna go
falconry
outside
eventually
and
has to release their falcons,
steal,
and they all
um,
imprint
steal
on
a
them.
duck
lot of
from a
times the
nearby
falcons
pond.
will just leave them after 5 years of working together.
Okay, it's the same day. I actually brought my
Possums eat meat.
checkbook.
Chat room. They eat a lot of things. They eat trash. They eat bugs. Yeah, they eat meat. They'll eat just about anything. They're like goats.
Because I have no more money in the Urban Rescue Ranch business bank account. I spent everything on all this stuff.
Okay, I got a little cringe. Oh, come on. Not trying to get demonetized.
Time to
I got
farm
this
the
little cringe
capybaras
dove,
for
as you
views.
guys can see. I've showed you guys doves plenty of times. I'm not going to go ahead and feed this guy because the woman just
He's
fed
so
him. And his crop
nasty.
feels kind of full. I'm just going to take him with the hawks straight down to All Things Wild. Okay, we got this little guy loaded up. We got this little guy loaded up. And we got this little fella loaded up.
And we only have to drive an
He's
hour.
covered in goop.
Right off the bat, I got
It's
to get
junk.
a little bit
He's
more
got
experience
stuff
with
all
doing some
over him.
fluid injections for our little fella that we brought in. Then we put him to sleep and put him on the x-ray table to see what was wrong with him exactly. It's hard to tell because this was a while ago, but I believe he had an issue with his pelvis or his lower spine. But we cleaned a nice enclosure for him to come back from his anesthesia. This other little fella's gonna be just fine in here until he's ready to go into the flight pen. After that, I got to help bottle feed the fawns and put together their milk replacer. For some reason, this cringe little man won't grow and he's having trouble drinking. But luckily, he is starting to
He's
eat
so
solid
messy.
food.
Oh
And this
no,
chubby
I
boy
spilled
here
my
needs
milk. Look at the way he looks at the camera.
trouble drinking. But luckily, he is starting to eat solid.
Not a thought in his head.
Foods. And this chubby boy here needs to be dewormed. Later, an animal control officer came in with a hawk that either got illegally shot or was shot protecting chickens. After we put him under and gave him an x-ray, we could see that the tip of his wing was clipped and broken. But luckily, we didn't see any bullets in the actual body.
adorable.
After that, April helped me get a little bit more experience with creating casts for broken wings. And I got some more hands-on experience with fluid injections, which is so important because most of these guys, when they come in, are really dehydrated. And to those of you that want to be rehabbers, this is completely necessary. So if you're scared of needles, maybe this isn't for you. But look at this beautiful man. He's hydrated.
It's not for me. It's not the needles. It's the water blister it creates in their skin. That freaks me out. That's what freaks me out. It's not the needle. I bet getting put into the sleep tube is the best humor that ever happened to you. That could happen to you. Probably. It's probably just like going under to get like your teeth ripped out or something.
Ready to go into his enclosure. The fawn that got hit
If you think about it, whenever you go to the dentist, if you have ever needed a tooth removed, it's kind of a weird thought, but those are the only bones you purposefully remove from your body. Think about that. Just think about that.
by a car in the last video is doing well. And this adorable little bobcat is doing well too. And he's going to be transferred to another facility for bobcats very
Only because
soon.
they
And later
won't
that
let me
night I
remove
got to
the
do my
others.
very first wildlife release with my own permit.
Toadcast moment.
That sure is
Ew,
great.
it's so
Shrek
green.
Water? Shrek Water here at the Urban Rescue
That
Place?
is...
Take a look at this, guys. Look at this beautiful green water.
Jeez.
Good afternoon, everybody. Somebody called me about a bat with a broken wing that was flying
I
around
tried
the-
removing my funny bone, but the doctor just said that would be humorous. Then we laughed and laughed and laughed, and then I stabbed him.
They are one of the most rabies vector species out there. I'm gonna have to be very careful when transporting this little bean. First, I'm gonna get some Gatorade at HEB for all the boys working on the property right now. Never handle bats without gloves and take extreme caution whenever you're putting them in a box. But this poor little baby was living in the attic of a car dealership, and then he got scared and broke his wing. You can tell he very clearly has a broken wing right here. Other than that broken wing, though, this guy is completely fine. He's not bleeding anywhere else. It's just that part of his body that's messed up. I think the Austin Bat Refuge should be able to take care of this guy. I called them and they told me that if I wanted to bring him down, I could. And we also might get to show you guys the rest of their facility. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I think we
Look at
should
that
be
little
able to
flying
help this
rat
little
and his
guy. Just
weird
go ahead and
radar
close
ears
him
for
up. This is the
listening to
Austin
sounds
Bat
real good.
Refuge. They're the only rehabber anywhere near us that takes in bats. Most people don't because of the liability. And they have this incredible facility that is basically a greenhouse with foggers. So this way they can breed moths all year round so the fledgling bats can grow up and learn how to hunt. They also all have tags and names, believe it or not, and they get hand-fed mealworms every day.
Oh, she's so cute. Her name's Wendy.
As it turns out, contrary to what many people believe, bats are not really aggressive and they won't just be out to get you unless you're bothering them. But certain species like red bats tend to be more aggressive than and these guys even plant night-blooming flowers and other plants that will attract and feed the moths that they're farming. And they use old beehives that are
It
infested
still
with wax.
blows my neurons that 1/5 of mammal species are bats. 1/5? Wow. That's bingling my little brain too. Oh my goodness gracious, 1/5 of mammal species are bats. Guess there's a lot of bat species and they are really important for ecosystems. That's cool.
Worm. For an actual beekeeper, this is a horrid thing to see in your hive, but for
Did
these
they plant
guys,
a
it's
walrus
ideal
there?
'cause they're
What, a
actually
walrus?
beekeeper moths. And these guys even plant night-blooming flowers and other plants that will attract and feed the moths that they're farming.
You
and
don't
they
have
use old
garden
beehives that are
walruses
infested
there?
with waxworm. For an actual beekeeper, this is a horrid thing to see in your hive, but for these guys, it's ideal because they're actually using it to farm the parasites. But look at this, you
garden
guys. They're
walruses
rehabbing
were
this
like a
many
common
bats, and they
thing.
still keep track of all their feeding schedules and their names. And this is normal for a rehab, obviously, but when they have this many bats, it's hilarious. Look, they have a map of where they all are. This is her first time flying. Is she a pup?
Yeah, this year's pup, and she's raised by a rehabber in the valley.
And this little pup is just learning how to fly.
Good work, my friend.
Learning how to stay upright too. What a little
These guys
dingus
also work with the
falling
city of
over.
Austin on preventing natural bat
Couldn't
habitats
be
from
me.
being destroyed. Look at this cringe little glizzy gobbler. And this is how they drink. And just like Pam's place with songbirds, this is how they take care of the pups when they're in restricted mobility. And this was my first time ever holding a red bat. You see how it has that little tag on its arm? Every one of these bats has a name and a little special place
Oh,
where it
Chet.
roosts.
You don't need to become a bat because I bet I already drive you batty.
Every night.
Anyways.
Thank you, Diane and Lee McKenzie, for letting me tour your facility. These guys are
Yay.
awesome. And just like all things wild, these guys work very hard all through pup season, and they rely on donations.
Yeah, they
to keep
all
things
have
running.
names
Next
and
day, I
they're
went
all
by the
tracked.
rehab to check on the hawk that got shot, and he's doing well. I also got to chop up these pickles for a bit, and this little raccoon with distemper came in, so we had to
Pickle
put him down.
Uncle Ben.
Sadly,
That-
distemper turns these little guys into
Never
zombies,
mind.
basically.
You
And
keep
if we don't
being
wipe
pretty.
everything down with this stuff, everything might die, including this little fox. But this hawk that got shot is healing up really well, and we'll be able to check his wound next week. This little bunbo here was a
attacked by a cat, but he's doing well. I also got to work with their vet partner on giving this guy 2 different types of dewormer. And we
Chia
finished the
farming
day
does
with
minus
sorting
twos
through this
today.
bag of 30 bunnies.
I
And this
gotta
little
feed
guy
off at
survived a
something.
triple coyote attack. Look at that.
Whoa.
And he's actually recovering pretty well.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Urban Rescue Branch. Man, that has been an insane week.
How?
Boy, do I have a lot of content.
How did that little guy survive that? Did he? That must be the world's most powerful deer. Oh my goodness.
To show you guys in the upcoming week. I have plans that I cannot reveal to you right now because the haters will sabotage me. All of the earth here is dry, scorched, and dead. And all the cappies are back
I
here in the
have
shade 'cause
plans
it's
I
too hot for
cannot
them to be
reveal
even
to
over
you
by the
today
pond.
because
I
the
rehomed the
haters
other
will
male
sabotage
because
me.
he kept attacking
Me every
Kevin. Also, our
morning
little
looking in the mirror.
garbanzo bingus is doing very well. And we had a very special visitor come here, you guys. A very special visitor that we're going to show you guys in the next videos. He came and we made a nice little fun video with a bunch of fruit here. You guys know I love supporting other small YouTubers, so we had another small YouTuber come by and make a video here. Because of some circumstances, I had to drive them back up to Dallas before I could clean out the pond. Okay, thankfully, because of the intake bay, it's
What
not
a
as bad
gosh
as I
dang
thought it
mess
would be.
they
But look at my little
made.
precious catfish in there. I'm basically just taking these. It looks like the cappies were eating a lot of them. I'm throwing them in here and over here for the bees and for petunia. Oh my gosh, there's tons of them. Look at that, you guys. Those are all baby cichlids. Wow, life is flourishing in this pond.
Whoa, might just have to like the video for that one.
And it's good to see that even the stuff out here is not going to waste. And it looks like
Yay.
these peaches are actually about
I'm glad
ripe
to
as
see
well.
so many
Good
honeybees.
morning to baby. Now I need to get the kangaroos out of here. Come on, my precious queen. Get out. Come on, honey. Okay, I cleaned everything out of here, but I want to keep the kangaroos safe, so I'm going to gently pick up this little, I call these bee nuggets. I'm going to take my bees back to where
Little
they
nugget
belong.
of bees.
So guys, I'm gonna somehow turn all the clips from the last week into some kind of video for you all. So much has happened and it's so hot here. And we've been getting so much done that
He's
Uncle Ben's
melting
going
again.
a little bit crazy. He turns into a little pancake when he gets
Did you
really
see him
hot.
wag his tail? Uncle Ben, get out of the
Uncle Ben's
way.
going a little bit
Look at his
crazy.
little
He
tail.
turns into a little pancake when he gets really hot. This happens, I like to take a little ice cube and just put this
Wahoo,
on his
yippee,
back. This
wahoo.
helps him cool down a little
Aw.
bit. See? You want to try the ice cube, Mr. Ounce?
Me
It's
having
too
ice
hot
soup
for
for
me
the
to
third time
chew
in a
the
row.
Ice cube. This boy's so hot that I'm just gonna rub some ice all over his neck. I know that boy was real hot outside. And he loves this. Look, you guys. Put his head right on that ice cube. Precious.
He's all
little
damp.
creature. That's crazy though. I'll be keeping this little guy inside from now on. I put it in here so he can have food and water. And just like whenever he had
Nom, nom,
cancer,
nom,
I'm gonna
nom.
give him free range of the house until it gets a little bit colder outside. But I love you guys. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video. Oh, almost forgot to tell you.
Woohoo! So many quality wahoos happening. And we're caught up, chat. This is 2 days ago. This is the
I'm
last
gonna
one and
eat
we're caught up.
this. Almost killed us there. Yeah. The baby loves to fight in the morning. Feed me.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, baby. Sweet Wampa. Still evil. Precious
Still evil.
Good morning, everybody.
Thanks for checking in,
Welcome
chat.
back to
Yes,
the Urban
I am
Rescue
still
Branch.
evil.
I have my son, Biggerton Alcerton III here. And boy, do I have a big video for you guys today.
Yes, I
This
feel
little
no
possum
remorse for what
creature
I've
is
done.
Still evil and wild as ever. And he actually
the
would bite
families
me
of
if I
the
put
3
my
to 5
finger in
children
there,
that
which means I'm
mysteriously
doing a good
disappeared.
job of rehabbing him. But this sure ain't no poppy. And this is our 4th injured
Temperature converter for
Mississippi type of
non-Americans. It's been like 42 degrees. Thank you for converting it from freedom units because my ass is not understanding that temperature range, but 42 degrees Celsius? How are you alive? Are you okay? I hear that's like the temperatures that British Columbia and Canada have been getting as well. Yeah, that's hot. That's hot. Oh, that's hot.
came in. This one has a dislocated wing. I'm not entirely sure what this little guy's chances of survival are, but he's very healthy. He's eating and drinking okay. He just
more
has
ice
that broken wing.
cubes.
So we're gonna get him an x-ray today at All Things Wild. But man, guys, I had no idea there was this much of a need for raptors. So far, we found about 3 orphaned and 4 or 5 injured here in Waco, Texas alone. Patrick ran into the fence again because he got scared by something. Probably our contractors yesterday, but he's okay. And look at this man. He looks like a loaf of bread.
Let me get some ice cubes for Chet to lay down on.
The grass is still kind of green here.
I'll rub
because
ice
I've been
cubes all over
watering
you.
it. And we finally finished the safety gate for the foxes. So now I don't have to worry about these little beans escaping whenever I go in there. But as you can see, they're very healthy. They're a lot more wild now, and they love this little area that we built for them. And I don't have to worry about Patrick getting in here. That's the other nice thing, is that this safety gate keeps Patrick out. Pop and Queen are thriving. This morning they were jumping on the trampoline because it's nice and cool in the mornings here. Also, somebody
Oh, Patrick just follows him around.
Laid a bunch of eggs.
Still.
But Gustavo's doing very well. I put some fresh foliage in here, and it's actually
still just
growing.
follows
And this
him
little guy
everywhere.
loves his new spot. I positioned this whole tub a little bit better to where in the middle of the day, this whole area gets plenty of sun, especially on his little basking spot. If you guys are lucky, I'll show you a little clip of that. Hey, Gustavo, you're not going to try and jump. I've been working a lot on training him, and he always comes over to my fingers whenever I touch the water. Precious little
Uncle Ben, I hate to say it, I don't think you're training him at all. I think he just sees your fingers moving and he's going to fucking bite them. But let's let him believe that he's trained a crocodile.
But since I started watering all the grass, Patrick has had a lot of fresh food to eat as well. The Cappies are doing well, but Gort's in the middle of a big lawsuit right now. Big Ounce is still working on this house
Gort.
today, but we
My
got
heart
a lot
goes
of
out
these
to
other
Gort
things done.
and his
today
family.
we should get the rest of
These
the fencing done
times.
on this enclosure. Also, as you can see, DeBaby's wife is a
Boing,
little
boing,
bit scared of
boing.
the construction that's going on back there. Good morning, my precious little queen. Come on, honey, follow me. No, Cappy Blappies, you stay in here. Oh no, they're all coming over in a single file line. Kevin's been pooping and farting, so this water's
how
all
rodents
green
do that.
now. But these boys have
Like to
very
walk in a
nice,
straight
fresh,
line.
clear water right here at all times. And in order to clean the water, I just have to run the hose on it for a little bit. But realistically, in order to get this water to be completely clean again, we're just gonna have to drain it and refill it. Good morning, hit rapper and artist DeBaby. You don't seem to be too concerned about the construction. This man has the softest little fur. And there's Mr. Pop.
He always looks so
He looked at me
sleepy.
when I said that. DeBaby loves to fight in the mornings and evenings only, so I can't
Dogs
really
always
come
know
out
when
here
you're talking
and mess
about
with
them.
them too much in the mornings.
always
Because
know.
it sure does hurt when he scratches me. Sure doesn't feel very good when he gets me with them claws. Oh, look, there's my pigeons, you guys. Okay, I'll let DeBaby protect his wife. She's just laying down over there. I don't want her to get too stressed out, but she looks like she's okay. The grass around the pond is still very much dry and dying, but the bees are still working on all of this fruit. Sure can't wait to show you guys what all this fruit was doing here. But also look at this, you guys. All the fish in here are thriving. And the grass up here at least is doing pretty well too. This top part of the pond is my minnow farm.
I'm okay.
We just have minnows in here. And these guys have the job
Where
of
am I?
breeding and creating children to feed those guys. I don't know if you guys remember Matt from the old Urban Rescue Ranch.
Just kidding,
But
I
Matt
am.
helped us develop the whole fence around the property and clear out a lot of the trees. And now he's using his skid steer to help us get these poles in the ground because
Are
they're
you?
way too heavy.
Am I?
The eagle
Now I'm getting
enclosure
actually
poles need
worried
to
for
be
real.
16 feet up from the ground. Good morning, Garbanzo Bee. Get back here, boy. And also, we have confirmed now that Garbanzo Beans is a male rowan. He was just a house duck that somebody dumped downtown because probably the parents didn't let him have him anymore. But I take a big handful of this fish food and throw it in here.
I want
All
that
the
duck.
fish, even the gar, are now conditioned to eat this stuff, which is pretty neat. And eventually we're gonna put a big shade cloth in over top of this thing so it doesn't get as much algae. That'll also keep the temperature down quite a bit. Oh, here he
Fermented
comes.
fruit
Sweet
makes bees
wampum.
drunk and
Look at
sober
those
bees kill drunk
falls.
ones?
Homelander and the
Whoa.
emus are doing really well. James Charles
Bee
is still my
society is
handsome little
brutal.
boy.
They really
Both
did
him
touch
and
on that
Chestnut
in the
let
Bee
me
movie.
pet them, but they're not as friendly as my boy Homelander here. Homelander here will let me grab his throat and give him a little kiss on his lips. I do have a wonderful place for any emus that we get or that we don't have space for because all my friends
What a
take
bunch
them.
of-
Also, everybody and their sister
What a bunch of buzzkills.
hamster has an emu nowadays, and they're a pretty safe, easy pet to take care of. And I think it would be nice to have a little girlfriend or two for Homelander to have back here. I'm afraid that if we do get him that, then these guys will get hurt by her. But we'll see. We definitely have space for 1 or 2 ostrich females in here. But if you guys are looking to get into rat types as a hobby farm, an emu is a perfect little starter one for you because they're very easy to take care of. They won't put you in the hospital, and they don't bite like Kevin does.
Me,
also,
when I see the sober bees killing the drunk bees, what a bunch of
buzzkills. We're just gonna go ahead and
buzzkills.
push this guy right here into this corner again, and then we'll beef it up and make it look real nice once it's in there. Oh yeah, baby! Woo! Woo! Woo!
He's just like, let me do
That's
my
okay,
job.
Matt, don't worry about that. Just Venmo me like $4,000. We'll call it even. Termites came out of nowhere.
Those termites get you every time.
Oh, yeah, baby! I thought it made the most sense to put this thing in the corner here because we can beef it up and put siding on. Okay, so this is what it will look like from the front. Now we just need to put all these poles in the ground. We're also trying to figure out what to do with this pond over here and this pond right here. We have water already running to it, but I really want to have this pond so that we can be a facility that specializes in eagles and osprey so they can learn how to hunt fish. But if we can't use this one, we can just make an above ground one. Oh.
Play baseball!
Hello, Petunia.
Do you like not getting bullied by any more animals on the farm?
And from sitting
What
back
a
here, I
snorty
have
baby.
seen every pigeon fly around this property. They do laps around the whole property, and they always come back here to roost. And now that this cornfield here has been harvested,
That was a
they
good
go around
snort.
eating all the corn that's on the ground. And I hardly even have to feed them now. Somebody caught it on fire not that long ago. I heard about it on the news. A little strange. Somebody was back there catching things on fire. No! How did he get it?
Ouch, ow,
Oh my
that log
goodness.
landed on my leg. Please like this video.
We
or
almost
else
got
I'll
a
have to
man.
get
We almost just watched a man get
Almost killed us
crushed.
there. Oh, look how strong this man is. Be careful, Jesus. Oh, a little food for the foxes. I see another. Oh, there he is, there he is. Yeah, they're all under these logs. Morgan Gold from the hit YouTube channel Gold Shaw
Oh my.
Farm be like, release the Quacken. I'm gonna drive up to Vermont and see that man unannounced.
Release the
right
Quacken.
now. Okay, now we're just
Why,
gonna go ahead and use
hello.
some new wood to make this really nice. And I'm probably gonna use siding on the outside, and we're gonna turn this into a nice little eagle building. And after we set all these in
Welcome.
concrete, we're gonna have little perches put up in the middle, and these boys will be able to fly around. And we can use these middle poles and then big gates to segment this into 5 different.
Jeez, that must have
50-foot
been
panels.
difficult
I
to
also
put all
found
of
this
those
tiny
up. They were
little
struggling with just
Nothing goes to waste here on the
one.
Urban Rescue Ranch, including this little rat that died whenever we were moving lumber. See how they're not as friendly anymore? Oh, he just ate that whole thing. As you can see, the grass is growing in through the bottom too, which is nice. These guys are just about ready to be
Oh
released
my.
into the wild. See how they're not friendly anymore?
He chucked
Oh
it.
yeah, baby! Woo! Okay, we just had to swap out the kangaroos for the cappies because they were too scared. And like I said a million times, kangaroos can die from myopic shock, so we don't want her to die just because we get some stuff dropped off. The baby was kissing poggers. Oh, sweet
Aw.
wampum. Look at these folds. Oh. I think Remington's actually
just
a
trying to
girl and
replace
this one's a boy.
Remington.
Happy moment. But okay, these guys are fine to be out here for today.
Somehow, miraculously, this old generator still works.
Now we've got everything we need to finish this.
Time to take you to the doctor. Okay, I'm leaving. Woohoo!
woohoo!
I also responded to another call about a
Big
little
Hans-
Inca dove that
When he does that, Big Hans just looks like my cat. He looks it's just a spitting image of just my cat trying to escape my kisses.
I also responded to another call about a little Inca dove that fell out of the nest. The nest was probably in this tree, but there's no way I could get the boy back up there.
Okay, another cringe dove that fell out of the nest. Look how precious this thing is. Dove moment. We're gonna go ahead and take this guy straight to All Things Wild. Okay, we're here. I'm gonna get this little guy on the x-ray table.
Now look at this little neonatal skunk that
They
came
must
in.
love him
Squirrel bucket.
After putting our little kite
Squirrel
under
bucket,
anesthesia,
squirrel
we set
bucket.
the little boy up to do
Jack,
an
if you're
x-ray.
good.
And thankfully,
If you're good, I'll let you pick one squirrel out of the squirrel bucket. But only if you're good. Only if you behave. But if you behave, if you're good, if you're a bunch of good boys and girls, I will let you pick one squirrel. Just one squirrel out of the squirrel bucket. As a treat. I'll go clean my room right away. See that you do.
He didn't have any broken bones, probably just a sprain. So we put him in a burrito and ate him. The neonatal skunk came in with some bug bites all over his tummy. And that was the first skunk that I ever got to help syringe feed. And I also asked for experience with feeding baby squirrels because we get 4 to 5 of these every week. We also get dozens of baby whistling ducks in Waco every year.
Hello, little kestrel.
I also got to feed and later release this kestrel, who is actually from Waco.
I also farmed a little raptor XP for feeding these hawks and these little vultures here.
And I got to move this cringe Cooper's hawk into the new flight pen. This is the one that yelled at me in the last 5 videos.
So we're gonna be moving this guy into the big flight.
He does look like a yeller.
Put your feet on. Oh, there we go. There we go.
He did fly up to this perch, and as you guys can see, these are wild hawks, and they're ready to go back to the wild pretty soon.
Please feed me. Oh.
I also got to get some more capture experience with this kestrel because we're going to be releasing it today.
That's probably the best way to.
Kestrel, smallest falcons?
But I did get the
They're
little
really
bean. This is
tiny.
a kestrel. They're the cutest dang hawks around. They only eat bugs and small mice, and they can be found year-round all throughout America. As you can see, this little guy's talons aren't strong enough to break my skin.
All right, everybody.
He's like, let me out. Let me out.
We started without any poles in the ground, and now this thing's almost done. And this kestrel is actually from Waco, Texas.
Well, hey, G, it's me, the yellow guy. Looks like you like this video a little too much. Now I got too many legs.
And an address that's really not that far from here, so I am legally allowed to release it here on this property.
How do we go back? How do we go back?
I gave All Things Wild permission to release it here, but I get to do it. So here it is. This is not a danger to any of my animals, obviously, because it's so tiny and adorable and cute. But we're going to go ahead and release it here on the property. Come on, buddy. Yeah, there he goes. Hey! Oh, there he goes. Very cool. Now that little guy is going to find his territory wherever it was originally. That's it for now, though, you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching this video. These guys are really good friends now. And this duck loves hanging out with and kissing these cats.
They're best friends.
Oh, sweet wampum. But don't forget to like and subscribe.
And they said a duck and a capybara could never fall in love, but here we are.
November 23rd, 2023.
Now that was epic. Why that date? Don't worry about it, Jet. Big things are happening. What's happening November 23rd? Oh, it's just less than a month until my birthday. That's why. I thought I would slip Uncle Ben a $5 just to remind you. Pretty ominous. Don't worry about it. Don't you dare forget as well. I'll be so sad if you forget my birthday. Uncle Ben has plans that he cannot share. Not at this moment. Forget what you did. You're saying that on purpose. I'm gonna go get water. I'm gonna go grab water and we're gonna play Boneraiser minions. How's that sound, Chet? Boneraiser minions? Yeah, we're on a time survival sort of spree. Yeah. Oh, my spine just snapped like all the way up like bubble wrap. Yeah, everybody raise your bones and keep them raised. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Keep them raised though. If I see those bones lowered by the time I return, I'm going to kiss you in Minecraft. And no, I will not threaten bodily grievous harm towards a chatter. I'm reformed. I'm doing better. I'll be right back. Cheers to that. I too will raise my bone as I start up the game. And yeah, I guess we gotta change categories. Chat, give me a good stream name. Raise your bones. Will this get me banned? It's in the name. Boned to meet you. From the start? No, but it might get you some confused new chatters. Okay, the more confused, the better. I love it. If people can come in, be confused, and then like still want to be here, then they're the true Hamigos. The people who come in and they're like, "What the hell is happening?" But I'm here for it. Those are the true Hamigos. Okay. Yay! Chia new fan art just dropped. Oh no. Yeah, chat, you're about to get deboned. You might want to refrain. It's funny when I make bone jokes, but when chat makes bone jokes, well, let's just say you might lose them. Be careful. Be careful what you wish for. Let's check out the fan art. Really? No joke? There's new fan art this fast? Hold on. Okay, yeah. We got mood lighting. I'm just a little rat on my throne. Bow, 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 bow. What is this? What is this? You made me a 3D Fumo? Hold on, let me bring this onto the stream without crashing the whole dang thing. Can you tell who this is? Thank you. Thanks, X, for the 3D Fumo of myself. Pre-orders open now. That's right. They're open now. Right now. Also, drink battery acid. Drink battery acid. But not actual battery acid. The battery acid flavor that we are planning on dropping. That's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Eggy, hello! Pause champ, battery acid? Don't worry about it. Why let your electronics have all the fun? Why let your electronics have all the fun? They're there mocking you, slurping up that battery acid. Why not you? Why not you? That's our slogan. So cute. Thank you so much. Let me just have it here like a watermark. Just to add to the confusion of anyone who decides to join. Welcome to the Bone Zone. Yeah, that's your Subway Surfer footage for today. Looks like Chia is in a blue microwave. What's with chat trying to put me in a microwave? My ADHD ass staring at the spinning Fumo. I don't even need to like put up a video game or anything. I can just... Ooh, chat. Wow, look, it's spinning. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you dizzy? Me neither. Whoa, whoa, keep watching. Keep watching. You suddenly feel the urge to give me your Prime subs. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah, if you do make the background green, we could green screen this into anything. Just about anything. What the hell? I'm getting overstimmed now. Jump scare, Discord jump scare, and Noodle, thank you for the community sub. Thank you. Can you lower its opacity to 15% and stretch it to fill the entire screen? Chat is cooking. Dude, this game is sick. I've been having so much fun with it, Grim. We played a bit of it yesterday. And, it's a bit of a sussy game. But I like it. Hold on. I'm gonna try chat's idea. Properties. How do I make, less... How do I do this? Oh, this. How about we just have it at 1%? It's still there spinning. When I stand still, and there's enough darkness in the background, you can see it. Subliminal messaging. Everywhere I look, I see her face. Every stream you can see the faint spinning. New model's looking great, thank you. I thought I'd give you guys a sneak peek at 1% opacity. Okay, how do I play this again? Oh yeah, we just go. That's how we play. How's the sound, by the way? Everything good? Just have Freebird playing on repeat and refuse to elaborate. We are really trying to cook, aren't we? We're really trying to turn this into like a Coco Melon audio-visual hallucination for chat so that they are just stun-locked into just viewing this. They can't look away from this train wreck. The mausoleum awakens. And so do I. The Chia VTuber audio experience. Ice cream, so good. Bones, yum. The Necro Hamster, hello, yatta. Oh, I miss this music. Got some new dudes. Both of them are carrying objects. This one is an Imbling Bone Bolster who can also construct arrow repeater ballistas. Amazing. They're so talented. I do like me some trappers, mostly because I'm lazy. That's fair. That's fair. As a lazy person, I can appreciate that. Can you put a fidget spinner on the screen? And Subway Surfer? I really hope that some new people come in and go like, why? Is the background supposed to be moving? Is that just like some weird visual effect happening in the video game? Yeah, we... DIY ballistas here. As a streamer, as like a quote-unquote public figure, I guess I can't show you how to make ballistas within the comfort of your own home using household objects that you find on your desk. But I do have a folder in my Minecraft mods folder that you can check out. Get the bone fused giant archers because they are big. And we can fuse our guys. What a relaxing little bone game. With no other sorts of underlying messages. Oh yeah, I just started playing it. I played it yesterday. Improvised explosive tutorial on YouTube channel when? As funny as that would be, would that... I'm asking the government here, would that get me in trouble? Okay, we could fuse 2 of our regular dudes into a barrow digger who's sharpened spade also diggy diggies up goodies. I do like goodies. Wow! They are fast! Since when did they get so fast? Thanks for the clip, Licho. Don't actually do it. I think the juice ain't worth the squeeze. They say there's no such thing as bad publicity. Yet, we're about to find out that there is. A barrowing band. With enough excitement, maybe they'll rise to the occasion. A demon hole creates a sinful aura that hurts enemies as they get close. Let's take something new. Let's take this. Spirit Whispers. Transforms all hero soul pickups into Spellius hero souls, which gift a spell scroll in addition to the usual perks. Cool. On paper, that sounds good. Oh, a big bug just flew onto my desk. A big bug just flew onto my desk. Where did it go? It hid under something, but I know it's here because I saw it fly onto my desk. I'm just gonna ignore that the big bug is here and maybe it will go away. But if it crawls on me and I scream suddenly, just know there's a big bug somewhere on my desk. Let it play the game. The bug can freaking have my desk if it shows itself. Who also construct landmines for big boomies. Oh, big boomies. I was gonna make a "that's something that chat does in their pants" joke, but I couldn't quite cook to
We're
completion.
here to remember Chia, who died tragically to a bug attack live on stream. The clip was hilarious.
Wait, I'm not dead yet? I have no idea where the bug went. I am pretty sure it's gone by now, I hope. How long could a bug stick around in hiding? You died again? I'm fine! Well, at least I know chat would miss me if I suddenly passed away on stream due to a rogue bug flying on me and me dying of fear. Ah! It flew back up into the air and then it landed on my desk again. I still don't know what it is. I think it's a moth that can't fly very good. I think it's a bad moth. I think it's bad at flying. Where is it? Where'd it go? It's a ladybug! Ah! Sorry, it flew right at my face. Holy shit, this ladybug's got like... It's got spunk. Oh my goodness gracious, this thing's just zooming. That's a little embarrassing that I screamed at a ladybug, but trust me, I uncovered it. It was under my controller, I uncovered it. Suddenly there was a beetle bug, and it flew at me immediately. Like frame 1 of me uncovering it, it flew at my face. No, don't do it again. I know it's here now. Yeah, you can sit, you can just chill there. That's probably one of the better bugs I could have on my desk. Barry's gonna hate you. No! Also, I have already eaten a ladybug before by accident. Live ladybug reaction. My only vendetta is against mosquitoes. That's fair. I don't like mosquitoes very much. They're the bad kind of bitey. Cat's like, eaten? Yeah, not as tasty as it sounds, I know. Let's get a coiler bone bolster. AKA upgrade our coiler. The ladybug do just be chilling now. It's doing the little fly thing where it's like rubbing its back legs together. I would turn on my webcam so you could see it, but it is sitting on my webcam. It's cute though. I think I made a friend. I'm not sure anyone likes mosquitoes. Yeah. Bring me the person who actually likes these MFers and I will kill them in Minecraft. Oh no, Graham, something similar happened to me when I went camping. I didn't bring a mosquito net, but I brought a blanket and I put it over my face. But I needed a little breathy hole, so I made a little breathy hole and I like aimed it so just one nostril was able to breathe fresh air out of my blanket. But I shifted during the night and the little breathy hole shifted up towards my eye, and when I woke up a mosquito just bit me right on the eyelid. It swelled up. It was so funny. At least for everyone who was looking at me. It wasn't funny for me. It was goddamn itchy too. Let's take this little watering can. Boost regrowth rate of used contraptions by 50%. For example, exploded pumpkins regrow more quickly. That sounds very useful. You just gotta hate mosquito bites in the face. They're so nasty when they're on the face. Like, they don't even itch. Like, I remember once a mosquito bit me kind of like on the forehead. That was probably the only time I had a mosquito bite actually scar. It was just on my face. So I just kept accidentally touching it. Like, just accidentally. Not even thinking about it. Mosquito bites suck. Live ladybug update. It is still just chilling on my webcam, being adorable. I wish I had an aphid to feed it. Oh, it's falling over. You're missing this. It's comical. This ladybug can't stay upright. Is it okay? Do I need to take my ladybug to a doctor? Are ladybugs supposed to be just falling over? Oh, no, he's fine. He's righted himself again. Me too, little guy. Me too. He's a bit silly. Look at this weird rat. Who constructs booby traps crafted from bloody fleshly organs. Each bone raise has a 25% chance to raise a bear or boner minion. Cool, that's really good. That seems really good. Oh, welcome. Cool party trick. Hey guys, watch this, almost falls over. Whoa, I do that party trick all the time. You're stealing my content. You're stealing my whole bit. People think that the anime girl being clumsy trait is adorable, but it isn't. It's in fact a severe inconvenience. It sucks. Why? It's not cute. I'm a grown-ass woman and I'm tripping over my own feet. That's not cute. That's weird and sad. Blasphemous prayers. A Celestius shall sendeth heavenly vessels to purge thy sins. This spell will now also be revealed in future runs. A spell? Purge my sins. What does that mean? You want a play-by-play of the ladybug antics? It's still on my webcam. Now it's not moving anymore. I think it's just decided that moving was too much effort. Me too, little guy, me too. I got a cricket in the basement yesterday. Let's go. Did you eat it or did you let it go? Salet, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Cookie raid. How is your stream? We're doing a little bit of bone raising. I hope you brought your bones. My name is Chia, and I'm a hamster VTuber, and there's a ladybug on my desk. This is my new ladybug friend, Baby Bug. Baby Bug the ladybug. A hipster VTuber? No, hamster! Did I say hipster? I did not. Why would I say that about myself? I am, like, the most normie VTuber on this planet. I'm not worthy of being called hipster. We're gonna get the Flambro, because Flambro's cool. The ladybug is controlling the VTuber. I wish. I'd let this guy take over in a heartbeat. Name one normie thing, hipster. Marvel movies, taxes, Starbucks, Lululemon, Jordans. Need I go on? That is normie core, you win. Please stop, for the love of God, please stop. Spring sandals. Thou gain haste after dashing, boosting thy running speed. The haste duration is tripled if super dashing. That's all I do. That's all I do. Super dash. WTF, I thought you were a hipster streamer. Guess I'll take my leave. Wait. IPAs. 100 gex. Art house films. Big glasses. Reading books. Tell me about shoegaze, streamer. What are those? Right? That's, you see someone's shoes and you go, what are those? That's shoegaze. Right? Did I get that correct? What are those? Chat's like, I'm barefoot. Wait, those aren't your shoes? Ew. Why did the hipster burn their tongue? They drank their coffee before it was cool. Let's go! Shoegaze is when you stare at expensive Jordans in disbelief. I have the opposite. This is no joke. I have the opposite of shoegaze and like... That's a funny bird. A smattering of bees, birds, and shrooms shall arrive to thy delight. I do love a smattering of bees, birds, and shrooms. This is a good thing to have smattered on you. Or at least one of the better things. Ladybug update, it's still there. I think Josh is looking for an excuse to look at people's feet. But yeah, as I was about to say, I have the opposite of shoegaze, where someone could be walking past with the most expensive what are those on their feet, and I'd not ever know. I went to a restaurant with a friend I hadn't seen in a while, and she turns her head, and I'm like, what are you looking at? And she's like, that lady's got a Gucci purse. And she's just swinging it around, and I'm like, what? Huh? And she's like, don't you recognize that logo? I'm like, Bro, I don't even recognize myself in the mirror. What do you mean recognize that logo? Oh, 5 bone-fused barrow diggers? Or I can have 5. I can have 5? But I want the zombie. Okay, what about feet gaze? That's just another excuse for chat to stare at people's feet. I'm on to you. Gucci purse, fat booty, sick Jordans, living life high. I would never tell. I'd never be able to tell. Same, I don't really pay attention to people's clothes. Yeah, even if I, like, did notice someone's clothes, I would not be able to really notice brands unless someone was like, hey, those are Jordans, and I'd be like, oh, yeah. So they are. You could just start saying things that sound like brand names to me and I'd be like, yeah, that's so true. That's probably what that is. Take this key, Skelly key. An eboned key that instantly unlocks treasure chests. I do like treasure and I do like chests. Together. Don't get it twisted. Anyway, how are your days going? Good? Good. Ladybug update. The ladybug's still there. I'm just gonna stand here. Ah! I have quite the horde going on, don't I? Yay! That's so many! Summons a horde of barrow miners who dig up bountiful goodies. However, thy max health shall be reduced by 11. Goodies or max health? I think I want goodies. Too late, I got it twisted. Yeah, that was really fast. We killed that guy so fast, I barely knew he was on screen. I didn't even know that he had Jordans on. Welcome, welcome. It's funny how me and my brother are kind of opposites in that way. I like dressing nice, but I don't know brand names. Meanwhile, he's so up in those brand names at all times. He's like, Chia, check out my boots. I'm like, what are those? And he goes, it's this brand. And I go, cool. Me nodding, pretending I know. Hamster. I like hamster. Well, I like you. But don't get on my bad side. I'm just kidding. I don't have a bad side. A celestial offering of exploding pumpkins shall fall. We have so many spells. I should just start casting. Just cast. Just cast all the spells. Welcome, welcome. Cast, 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 cast. Chia has one side and it's just hamster. Not much more to it, really. But I appreciate you being here nonetheless. So the brother is the fashionable one in the family. Well, don't get it twisted. I wouldn't say that. I'm very fashionable. But the thing is, the difference between me and my brother and our senses of fashion is not so much how we dress, but where we dress from. He's buying it brand new. I'm buying it from the thrift store. If it doesn't look like someone's pre-used carpet, I ain't buying it. Is what I'm trying to say. There is no better joy than going to a rich part of town or going to like a rich area where a bunch of people have retired and go, now I just wear Crocs and socks and sweatpants. So time to throw out all my nice clothing and give it away. There's no better feeling than going to an area like that and just leaving with like brand new, brand name clothes and just going, yeah, I got this for $5, so what? Don't at me. Streamer, you'd wear a ripped open poncho while your brother wears the latest Jordans. Yeah, I would. If it was cool. If it was a cool poncho. Jordans are so mainstream, according to chat. Not that I would really know. Let's I guess I'll get a bomber, yeah. Bomber. Man, what a bomber. Fully bloom. All damage inflicted on beast meanies is boosted by 10%. However, damage inflicted on human meanies is decreased by 5. Oh, but there's so many humans. Well, at least we do a lot of damage already. Hi, gorgeous hag. Are you talking to me? How'd you know? You're looking pretty wrinkly yourself. How are you doing? Thrift store shopping is based. I love it so much. I don't even need to buy anything. It's a good feeling going into a thrift store. When Macklemore said, I'm gonna pop some tags and I got $20 in my pocket, I felt that. I was like, he's literally me. Oh, 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 oh. Those arrows are deadly. Thank you for paying your tithe. Though it can be hard to find some clothes I like, in my opinion. Yeah. Thrift stores can really be hit or miss. You gotta go to those retiree areas. They don't tell you that all the olds have just thrown out their clothing. I have behind me, I'm pointing like chat can see, like I'm actually on camera. I have behind me some Converse. Barely worn. One of the ones with like, these are rainbow Converse. They are so cool. I got them for, guess what? Guess what? How many bones do you think it cost me? I'm gonna blow your little minds. Rainbow shoes. Yes, rainbow Converse. 5 bones, a little more than that. It was the Macklemore price range. I got $20 in my pocket and I bought them. It's so rare for shoes at like thrift stores to just fit. Yeah, yippee, woohoo! 20 Canadian bones? Oh no, that's like 5 cents American. Don't even worry about that. I'm sure you Americans sneeze that out on a daily basis. Aye, yes, camera's on. Oh no! I'm not wearing any pants! I'm just kidding, I am. Not that it even matters. Boob bro? Do we want... Spits a stream of spectral spittle sputum? Sure. Give me some sputum. And, we don't know what any of these do, I'm just picking one. Every 7 seconds, thou construct a sneaky impling trap. Nice. Seems like a good relic. On-screen human meanies are temporarily turned to waxen minions. Let's take a new one. Let's take this weird poisonous seed. Thou shalt be poisoned, but gemmy gems shall sprout too. How long will I be poisoned? Let's wait for me to heal up before I use that. Go, my little minions. Yes. The realm ignites decree, it shall be war. It shall be war. I fear no ham. I'm gonna take this guy. Bonefuse Giantan Cannoneer. Use a skelly and giant minion into a Giantan Cannoneer who shoots a colossal piercing cannonball pummeler. Alright, who's ready to be pummeled? What was it before a tea party? Oh shit, I shouldn't have killed all those people. I should not have. Oh no. They thought they were here for tea? I might have misconstrued some signals. I'm really bad at that. Virginio bow. Thou regenerate +1 health for every 5 bones collected. Then collect bones I shall. It's my duty as a necromancer after all. Let's upgrade our witch. We got so many guys. Oh my goodness! That rheaizhere's shooting at me! Minions, crush his skull! Minions! Minions! Help me, minions! Minions! Deal with these guys! Deal with these guys! Oh, let's take this weird cloud. Boulder Conjure invokes an avalanche of falling boulders. Be careful. Oh, they can crush me? I'm desperate! I'm desperate! No! Thou won a card, but at what cost? Thou hast perished. But now thou can purchase new goodies. Thou gain a permanent boost in thy running speed. Thou can unlock treasure chests at breakneck speed. Extra treasure chests shall occasionally be unearthed. When thou art hurt, thou benefit from 1 second of haste. For a quick getaway. We'll get these little guys. They make it harder, but I want it harder. Name! Welcome back to the cage! Thank you so much for 3 months. Thank you, thank you. Don't worry, no toads are in danger here. Maybe only ladybugs. We'll get a couple of those. Thou can reroll. Are the purple maxed out? I think so. Yeah, there we go. Holding K when stationary charges a super spell cast. Ooh. Cool. Super spells? Another one. Every run I grow stronger. I don't go stronger. Don't get it twisted. What is this game doing to me? It's hurting my brain. Chesty bro, who endlessly regurgitate beautiful jeweled gems and gold. I do like gems and gold. I think early that would be good. Yes, regurgitate. That is a bunch of goofy goobers. Completely goofy. Let's take a bomber bone bolster. Ask not why the hipster flexes. He flexes for thee. People's clothing flexes are completely lost on my stupid ass though, so if you're trying to impress me, Chad, just know you could show up in a potato sack and I'd still think you're beautiful. Wait, are you still a VTuber if you primarily stream on Twitch? Yes. That's just what 2D live animated women are called now. It's like roguelikes. versus roguelite. It's only if you want to get pedantic about it. All you need to show up is... Shut up! Stop, chat! No, you're being gross and weird. This is a wholesome Christian stream. Anyway, back to raising our bones. I learned it from you. You did not learn those words from me. You've been watching other streamers, haven't you? Is that where you're picking up that language? I'm taken aback. How could you? Streamer, you've been a big help to my English practice. If anything, I'm hurting your English. I learned it from you. I learned it from you. 3D anime women are crying right now. See, they get to choose. Do they want to be VTubers or do they want to be just... I feel like the line between 3D and actual streamers is becoming so blurred now. Actual, like, in-flesh tubers. Let's take this weird little lump. Oily feet. Okay, I didn't know that was a foot. I just like, for the record, I just like to put on the record, I did not know that that was a foot. That looked weird. It looked like some Minecraft zombie flesh or something. I didn't choose it on purpose. I'd like to put on the record that I did not choose this on purpose. It was an accident. I thought it was like a piece of bacon. It doesn't even look like a foot. It does not look like a foot. It does not. Look me in the eye and say that's a foot. Because if you think that looks like a foot, you should probably see a doctor because your foot is fricked up. Thigh and bum tootsies leave a trail of fire when dashing. Ooh. Little baby trail. I'll just dash around. Whee! No, I'm not naturally drawn. Stop! Oh my goodness gracious. You're gonna give old lady Chia a heart attack. I'm gonna pass away live on stream. You're getting defensive. You're getting defensive. You're getting defensive. I'm not denying my own nature. Let's choose that. Another one. Ooh, new guy just dropped? A berry bro who slowly boosts max health by 33 and leaves a hearty surprise. Oh, nice. Passing away live on stream for the content. Just make sure to delete my browser history. Just kidding. I'm not an idiot. I know how to use incognito. Well, I might as well get the shoe to put my foot in it. Spiritual footwear that boosts thy running speed by 10%. Fire seems pretty powerful in this. They die like immediately when they walk through my flame. Passing away live on stream for content and clout. Yeah, me actually passing away live on stream in my chat going, wow, look at this clout chaser. Look at this clout goblin. I can't believe she's like dying actively on stream and geez, what a clout goblin, what an attention-seeking streamer. This game is really fun to figure out. It's a ton of fun. As I said previously, the best part about these survival-like games is their price range. It's just, I get hours of fun out of them. Like, this is the kind of game I play for hours. Meanwhile, paying full price for something like Breath of the Wild, I'm like, no way. Meanwhile, $5 and I play this more, I'm like, yes, please. Oh my god, she did it. She did it for real. What a cloak goblin. Vampire Survivors really set the bar at a great spot. Yeah, it's at the perfect range. I can't wait for a AAA developer to come in and see $signs and be like, alright, time to release a survival game. A time survival game for retail price of a AAA game. Destiny 2 Survivors spin-off. Boost the chance of bone raising Eggy Bro minions by 50%. Also boost the Eggy Bro minion bone raise cap. I should really try to raise some eggs. You and I both know that this is all just a tide over until the Holocure update is released as well. Let's get another witch. Go! My minions! They went! Come at me, peasants! Oh, my gold is quite goldalicious. I'm taking the poo-poo. Unrelenting dysentery. Oh, me knees shall erupt. An unending stream of sticky mess. I'm waiting to see who I get to ban. Witcho, thank you for the community sub. Thank you, thank you. I never thought I'd hear someone say the words unrelenting dysentery. This must be a very strange game to listen to being played. Regrowth. Returnal. All used contraptions may respawn their benefits. For example, exploded pumpkins instantly regrow. Cool. I gave them dysentery. I'm really just a silly little rodent, aren't I? Oops, there I go giving the human population dysentery again. They can't prove it was me. Me flambro. Ugh. 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 Oh no, that hurt me! I thought that was a goodie. I thought that was a good thing. That's okay, I just need to perfectly dodge. Ah! My face! Aw, jeez. I'm so bad at dodgeball. Go, 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 go. True, Chad. True. Can I get some guzz? Maybe some buzz. Maybe even uzz if you're feeling spicy. Perfect dodge. Did you like it? You want to see me do it again? Thank you for the tinnitus, bestie. No, you already had that. Thou shalt start able to reroll. Boost chance of treasure chests. Containing a scroll or a relic. No more bombs. No more picking up bombs for me. Thy starting minions shall sometimes offer more Eclectic variety. That was a big word. In thy mausoleum? Globulus offers research banish what am I reading? Globulus offers research banish services. What am I reading? Boost gold coin max. Don't need that just yet. Thou can gain duplicate relics, thus increasing their power. Oh, I love that for me. You're having a stroke, I think. That is not a that's not a sentence any human should ever have to utter there. That is not word real. That not real word. That not good real word. That don't work. No say good. Sound bad. I don't sound like that. I do not sound like that. When you ever have a dream that you wish that you were? This meta still yet remains sealed to thee. Thou must firstly buy nearby meta to reveal this. It's kinda cool how they get unlocked. That's not a real word. Gablucious is not a real word. That's not in the Bible. Glablucious. This isn't in the Bible. They made this word up. Starting to think that most words are made up. Chat, I just want to bring your attention to the spinning fumo in the background. I learned all English from Chia's stream. Chat, why do you keep saying that? You shouldn't be using me as a basis for your English speaking abilities. You could walk over the bar. You could trip over the bar of my English speaking abilities. I'm on mobile, so I can barely see anything. I forgot I was there until I looked over and I was like, what's this weird thing I have open right now? What do baddies do again? They shriek. I like it. I really like the pop, bro. He's just fun. The effect he puts on the ground is the same one as the dysentery effect from the spell that we had. The stupid smelly beggars are here. The haters are just trying to sabotage me right now, but I'm not gonna let them. Oh, I got a pumpkin on my head. Oh, my rat head back. I want a refund. Yeah, they hate us because they ain't us. She really likes the pop bros. What? It's a good minion. Yeah, everyone needs to step off. All these beggars need to step off. Or I'm gonna step on them. Bring me your strongest champion and I will show him that he is in fact the weakest. You should have brought me a different guy. Maybe 2. I love how Flambro just, like, stands on them. Okay, I would like to take something new, but at the same time, beefy muscles boost the running speed of thy minions by 20% is really... It's saved my life before. Them being able to run to my aid is a powerful, powerful thing. Magpie Monocle. By discerning sight removes the darkness veil and adds a 10% chance human minis drop a gem upon their demise. Yes. Dysentery is only something I know from Oregon Trail. Be thankful that's all you know it from. That's something to be thankful for. This magical delicious treat boosts all healing by 5%, also boosts the Berry Bro and Fruity Bro minion cap. Okay, we gotta get some Berry Bros and some Fruity Bros. Or maybe I take an Eggy Bro. And maybe I take this little Scrooge McDuck candle here so I can put on my little nightcap and go me 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 me. A haunted candlestick that spits ectoplasm projectiles at minis. Throw me to the wolves and I'll come back. Head of the pack. Chat. It doesn't count because you were already raised by wolves. Of course they're going to accept you. Like a witch. She's 99% beefcake. Aw, thanks for the lurk. I was about to say, how did you know? Who told you? Sinful incitements. All demon minions shall temporarily double their speed. Oh, my minions. Disease meat. Arriving minis have a 15% chance of suffering a hex. Those afflicted by hex suffer 40% extra damage. We do have a witch already. Let's try a new thing. Blood and Emerald. This exquisite rare jewel boosts thy score. Gah. My health! All for a higher score? Look at the Pumpkin Bro. Pumpkin Bro's kind of nice. I wish this game had Twitch integration. That would be really funny. Yeah, having Twitch chatters as my minions. That's a really good idea. I wish more games had Twitch integration in that way. Even just like light Twitch integration, just naming stuff. Thou have unlocked Ratty. I work for no one. Ooh, an entrepreneur? I want to be the big boner, says chat. You all can't be the big boner. Someone has to be the little ones. Anyone else up raising the bone? OMG me. Gah. Summons Wormus. Summons vegetable-eyed snapping snake worms to do thy bidding. Whoa, whoa. I'm scared. I'm quite scared right now. I might just pop a dysentery. I'm so scared. I wasn't expecting them to die and shoot me. Yeah, we're all going to draw sticks, and whoever gets the short end of the stick gets the little guys. Finally, someone volunteers to be the small one. Jeez, was that so difficult? Conjures boomy beggar bombs that are chucked away from thee. Away from me. Surely that won't come back to haunt me. Bros, I am scared. Hammy bros, I'm terrified. They're starting to get a bit close for comfort. I'm just gonna toss some bombs. Hammies just walked into them like a complete dingus. That would have been so embarrassing. But that guy's he's swinging around a brain or something. Whoa! Ow! Get away! He's got two. He's got two. He's fast. Minions, kill him! Minions! He's gonna catch up! Please, how much health does this guy have? Gah! Run away from the balls! You're telling me. You're telling me. Yeah, got his ass. Manky Finger, dashing through meanies, inflicts death and curse upon them. Those afflicted die in a single strike. Let's take this heart, because I need more of that. This lonesome heart fully heals thee and boosts max health by 20. That's exactly what I needed. Go, minions, go. Ooh, this is a buff. You really dingused them bozos? Thanks, I think. I think I missed something weird again, but I'm not gonna ask. What? Chat. You can't be in on the in joke if there is no in joke to be in on. The joke simply doesn't exist. I hate arrows. Nope, I'm in lure. I'm gonna take this big bone. It's all in joke all the time here, baby. All in joke all the time. You are the joke, chat? No, don't say that about yourselves. I'm the joke. You're not the joke, I'm the joke. Chat is the punchline, though. For a short time, all bone pickups give double the delight. I'll love bomb you, I swear I'll do it. Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm the Joker, baby. I say that every morning. During morning affirmations. Scope sights. Thy range minions have a 22% chance to inflict critical hits. My eyes just popped out of my skull. Did you hear? If you heard, I'm sorry if you heard a boing. I apologize. That was just my eyeballs popping out of my skull and my tongue dropping to the floor. At that item. Awooga. I like the coily guys. But chat did raise a good point for trapper implings. Let us become lazy. I am become lazy. Sitter in chairs. Blood and cloak. Every 3 seconds, thou lose -2 health but gain +1 bone. Can I survive that? Can I drop it? Can I drop it, please? Oh, I can survive it. Okay. As long as I can out-heal it. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Drop it. No, chat, no, I wasn't talking to you. Don't drop it. You're gonna cause an earthquake. Ooh. This is a bit scary. Good. My little minions, can you kill these ball guys a bit faster? Thank you, love Chia. They did it! I can't believe they did it. Passive bone gen is really nice. It is. I thought I was gonna drain my health a lot faster than that. But this is tolerable. Forcing Chia to dubstep like it's 2014. Jeez Louise. Well, just no chat, it's good to take breaks. Don't overwork yourselves. Damn, WTF, my own typo. It's alright, I didn't read it out loud, but I did read that out loud. Now everybody knows. Abracadabra haste. Thou and thy minions shall benefit from haste boosting their speed. Whoa! I sit in my desolate cage. No lights! No music! Just a hanger! Holy tidings, any meanies that are blessed may become unblessed, reducing their power, but also their death rewards. Maybe some lights. Dubstep stream when... Yeah, time for me to just make mouth noises and call it dubstep. I'm dying! I'm dying! I'm dying! I'm dead! Whew. Can we analyze the fumo in the background? If you're just arriving to the stream, I've tricked you all. Cause guess what? This was here the whole dang time. You're part of a psyop now, baby. That's a lot of gold. Boost gold coin max. A random skelly minion raised at game over may be given next start. Ooh! A random relic held at game over may be given at the start. Cool. Sinful whispers can be heard, yet this meta hungers for more. Another one? Thou emit a shockwave after choosing items. That's just basic time survival stuff. When you level up, just emitting a giant shockwave. Another one! Chia Dead Step. You're calling it Dead Step. That's cool. I like that. Chia Dead Step is the most based musical form. Yeah, none of that dubstep shit. We do Dead Step here. Like, really, I inspired Crypt of the Necrodancer. That was me. Really, I can't take all the credit. Let's take a zombie, bro. Why, hello. Yeah, you did come back to boners. Everywhere. Who died and made you step? Give me the just one monk. But I would like some bolt coilers. I feel like a monk could have helped me last time. That was a good run. I guess the hope is we're gonna get an even better run than that. Yeah, mods, can I remind you to keep it PG-13? Jeez. You're setting a terrible example for these young, easily influenced individuals. The mods just say penis. Okay, well. Nothing I can do to stop this. This is one of the only games I've seen where some of the upgrades are more enemies spawn and you get more experience. Yeah. This is kind of... I don't want to say it's like a reverse time survival, but this is one of the few ones where you're like running away. You're not shooting, you're playing passively. And you're just trying to live. You're truly trying to survive. Let's take a fruit, bro. Who exudes an inspiriting aura that heals thy health. I take less damage and I get healed by my fruity bro. Today's a good day. You need me to mod and mod the mods. No, it's okay, chat. Thanks for thanks for your offer. But I have enough goobers to deal with. I may be baby girl, but... Oh, you thought there was a follow-up? Mods, crush your own skull. That's so rude. I could fuse them to a bigger bro, but I'd rather upgrade him. Oh, I left a lot of bones over here. The Hollow Cure OST in this new update is sounding so good. I'm so glad to be playing Bay again. I love my rat sister. Interesting aesthetic direction they decide to go with it though, but I appreciate that they are choosing a strong aesthetic. -2? What? What did I even say? A burial vessel home to one roaming ghosties that hurt meanies. Also boost boo bro minions. I guess I'll take a witch. Ow! I don't like it when they shoot at me. Ew, look at this disgusting ugly rat. Blood moon rise. While the blood moon shines, thy health is quickly healed. However, many wolves are lured to thee by its gaze. See if I care. I don't even think chat knows why they +2 or -2. I think they just like typing numerical values. Oh, Chia, you're not disgusting or ugly or a rat. Thanks, chat, but I wasn't talking about myself. Okay, whatever. What? You know what? Whatever. Let's take this goopy guy, Accursed Tome of Bonings. Is that what it... Yeah, that definitely says bonings. Thou shalt be and offered one extra item when choosing a bone raise. However, taking the item shall enact a random curse. Oh no, I'm boned. I don't have to take the item though. Choose a corrupted relic. Oh no! Let's take this diamond chest because in Minecraft that's a really good thing. Read the second half, please. I wasn't being mean. You call me amazing, beautiful, charming, adorable, your god queen amongst hamsters. I saw that. That was a really sweet message. Thank you. Selective reading, shut up. A gooey box that inexhaustibly spawns slimes every 5 seconds. Their bodily essences coalesce into a valuable gem upon death. Finally, we found a use for bodily essences. Chat, why don't you coalesce into a gem? Just saying, the slimes can do it. I mean, I didn't say those things, but I was thinking them. I had a feeling. I could sense it. As an empath, I could sense it. Why don't you do it, streamer? I do. I do it. I said doo-doo. Lobes, flasks of fire, Molotov cocktails. I want that. I want the boozy bomber. Go. Oh, running speed is boosted? My brain's bingled. What's happening? Ooh. Everything fast. Slow it back down. I haven't been on TikTok recently. I'm reformed. I think I want to bone fuse a giant fister. I think that's what I want to do. Your brain absconded to the Bingle lands. Long ago, chat. Long ago. I left for the Bingle lands eons ago. Let's take this. Sorceric pillars. Pillars of magical pain shall be conjured around thee. Like this. I maybe shouldn't have used that so soon. I just wanted to see. I hear howling. Someone's howling like a hound dog out there. Use 5 barrow boners into a random level 3 skelly minion. Not like anyone was using them. Ow. Hey chat, which was the bad bite? Werewolves or rats? Because one of them bit me, but I don't know which. Rats are the bad. Okay, I think it was a wolf that bit me because it was howling while it did it. Rats? Okay, I don't need to worry then. Let's maybe get an archer. Ooh. Or a behemoth barrower. Hamsters are the bad ones? Hamsters don't exist, thankfully. I don't think I can get bit by something that isn't real. In 7 days, you'll turn into a rat? That's just a myth. Do I have to just stand on it the whole time? I do! Gritty Milks, thank you for the community sub. Thank you, thank you. If you are actually bit by anything wild, please get a rabies vaccine, otherwise you might just be mega gone in a year. A year? So if I get a vaccine now, let's just say I fought a raccoon for something, and maybe let's just theoretically if it bit me 11 months ago and I go get a vaccine, will I be okay? I'll be fine, right? Ugh, water! Ew! Get that shit away from me. In fact, Chia does seem to have an aversion to water. Watch. Oh god. I don't have rabies. That's just a myth. Did you know that only one person has ever survived? Was it rabies or was it mad cow disease? Now I'm getting them twisted. I'm gonna take the loot box. Thou shalt receive 2 random relics. Ooh. What's in the box? What's in the box? Paul? What's in the box? This guy's boned. Oh. This guy's so boned. What a fool. Ow. Ow! How can he manipulate those balls like that? That was just finesse. That was just skill. Well, someone did in fact get boned, and it may have been me. At the start of thy run, the lackey can offer relics for gold. Thou emit a shockwave if touched. I already have that. Thou shalt unlock... Oh wait, no, not the if touched every 99 seconds. That's cool. Thou shalt unlock treasure chests at more speedy rate. In thy mausoleum, Fabelia flaunts her alluring attires. Oh no, I can't. I want to see her alluring attires. Oh, hi. Hi, Gob. Can I call you Gob? Gob Lucius, the Scholastic? Sire, I can reveal items thou can't be bothered to discover or even banish them forever. Ooh. Careful, the Giga Banished won't be offered to thee. Which discipline shall I attune? Master? I can just make something disappear? Forever? Bone manipulation? Okay, which is, in your opinion, chat, which is the worst minion? Don't pick chat. I wasn't thinking about chat. I was asking chat. I wasn't gonna say chat is the worst minion. I'd never say that. Hey chat, is it... Okay, let's say 11 months ago I fought a raccoon for a sandwich. And I've been getting a lot of headaches recently. If I go get the vaccine, it will be fine, right? Maybe it wasn't the weather. Pick me, Yoshi. I am the worst mini. No, chat! Did the raccoon win? No! You weren't around to prove otherwise. Or maybe I just banished something that I don't think I'll ever take with me. Like the guard. He's stupid. He doesn't do anything. Reset your rabies duration so the vaccine can take effect. How do I do that? Do I get bit again? Like, can they double up? I love how I can make an artifact disappear too. Just disappear. Deboning cutlery. Each bone raise has a 4% chance to raise a random skelly minion. Thanks. Oh, that cost me 50 gold. Meat cube. You think if you got bitten by something enough, you become immune to it? Like how if you shoot yourself with enough bullets, you start gaining immunity? Just like that? Now, I'm trying to remember if it was mad cow disease or rabies, but only one person has been known to survive. I'm pretty sure it was in hindsight. Actually, I don't remember. They're so similar in my mind. Like, I know they're separate. They're separate diseases, but they're both deadly and they make you go crazy. Yeah, so does human mad cow disease. Corrodes your brain too. Makes it like Swiss cheese. Really similar to rabies. Yeah, mad cow disease is a prion. But they do a similar thing to the brain. Sounds like a normal Monday morning. Okay, well. Chat, have you been fighting the raccoons as well? I'm gonna take another archer. Whoa. Okay, when you get a lot of archers going, that's pretty cool. My anxiety brain does actually think about what if a rabid raccoon runs up to me sometimes when I'm out for walks. I wouldn't worry about that. I'd worry more about a rabid bat flying into your hair and getting stuck and then biting you on the scalp over and over again. Streamer, I'm going to be off topic, but the official Hamilton Twitter account revealed a Hamilton Roblox Gacha RPG, and I thought you should know. What are the words that I just read? A Hamilton Roblox Gacha RPG. In Roblox? Hamilton? Gacha? Streamer, I'm gonna be off topic, but the official Hamilton Twitter account revealed. Okay, well, it's the same thing. Thanks, chat. Thanks for letting me know. I was really wondering if they were going to reveal the official Hamilton Roblox Gacha RPG. I wasn't sure about that, but I'm glad you told me that they are in fact revealing the official Hamilton Gacha RPG in Roblox. I'd be more worried about another human being running into you and demanding social interaction. Truly nothing scarier than that. Truly. You know you got bad social anxiety when you're out in the woods and you're thinking I'd rather get mauled by a bear than have to talk to anyone here. Any of the other campers. New stuff. Meldus Flame boosts bone raise chance of being offered Meldus minions by plus 50% and also boosts the Meldus minion bone raise cap by 1. We're gonna We're gonna bone raise so many minions. I feel it. I feel it in my heart. What did you think I was gonna say, Chet? Official Hamilton Gacha RPG brought to you by Staples in Roblox. Don't forget in Roblox. Me walking into Jaguar territory because Jaguars are easier to deal with than people. True. What am I gonna say to a flashback? Yes, hello, I'm thinking about anime women kissing. How do you do, fellow meat? Well, maybe you say the how do you do part, but you keep the rest inside. Really, that's the trick to socializing with strangers, chat. You just say the good things out loud, you keep the bad stuff inside. If you're gonna call them a meat bag, you maybe don't say that part, but you can think it. You can think it. Let them meet out, got it. Well, that's not really what I meant, but yeah, sure. Oh, that chatter's gotten arrested. Founding Father's daddy collecting gacha gonna make a mint. That's what I'm gonna say to every stranger I meet on the street now. Did you hear? The official Hamilton Twitter said that there's going to be an official Hamilton gacha RPG in Roblox. Can you believe it? I'm gonna say that to strangers now. Madame, I'm going to call the cops. Go ahead, I've already called them on myself. You can't arrest me if I arrest myself. Officer? Has anyone ever tried that? You're not arresting me! I'm arresting myself! You can't arrest me! I've already arrested myself, and guess what? I'm arresting you now. Go ahead, call the cops. I've already called them. In all seriousness, years ago I did really tell a stranger trying to talk to me on a bench that I was just out here thinking about dinosaurs. That's really based. I wish more people were honest like that. I love honesty. I love my social interactions out there in the wild with my fellow nerdy flesh bags. Like, I have a Pokemon badge crossbody bag that I get complimented on, so I get complimented so many times, like every time I go out. Those are the best social interactions. And then me looking for people who wear like mushroom shirts going, I really like your mushroom shirt. Wish more people wore mushrooms on their body. No, I'm not a mycelium cluster inside a fleshy meat vessel. You can't hold me in contempt, Your Honor. I hold myself in contempt of court. I contempt you all. New spell. I'm taking my own jail, thank you. Good day, officer. I'm taking me to my own jail. I'm arrested myself and I'm taking myself to my own jail. Don't worry, officer. I'll give myself a timeout. I know I've been a very bad girl. Has anyone ever tried that? All minions shall temporarily boost their speed by 40%. Good spell. A Fire Emblem jacket, that's so cool. That's so cool and based. I wish I was as cool as you. Yeah, I remember. Zombie bro? I'll take zombie bro for more zombies. Giantum Serum. When bone raising a Giantum minion, instead of sacrificing a giant minion, this relic shall be sacrificed instead. Oh! That sounds like really good bones for your butts. Streamer's making fun of me? What? I have an attack on Titan Cape. Just so you know, I'm a VTuber. I've got a Pokemon bag. I got a Digimon Fitbit on my wrist. You think I'm in any position to make fun of anything that anyone is wearing? You think I'm in any position to make fun of you for, like, what you enjoy? Neko, hello! You are amongst fellow man-children, true. Okay, if I raise this fister, it shouldn't use my minions. I think that's what I understood from it. Blood Pact. All discovered relics currently offered to thee shall be given. However, this wicked act shall reduce their max health by 33? Kind of upset about that one. Health is precious. I always take my Fumo out with me for walks. Alright, I might judge that. That depends. Do you keep your Fumos leashed or not? I can't stand it when people have their Fumos off the leash in public spaces. I can't stand it. You never know when those things are gonna run up to a child and bite them. I saw someone out and about dressed in full attack on Titan cosplay once. It was amazing. That sounds sick. I feel like even a fruity bro isn't gonna help me at this point. Not even a fruity bro can save me from my lack of health. Minions, take care of these while I read chat. Man, children, I just bought Pokemon cards and said it was for my daughter. But she can't use them yet because she's 10 months. Oh, and you're gonna open them first, right? Reasons to have a child so that you can go to the Walmart toy aisle and buy obscene amounts of Pokemon cards with them and go, yes, this is for them and not for me, I swear. You're asking too many questions and I'm leaving. And I've called the cops already. Haven't opened them? Not yet. They recognize me at the card store now. Peculiar pots of shifting sorceries shall fall from up high. Okay. Mathematical! That was so cool! I'm trying to say that with the straightest face ever. Oh, yes. Don't mind if I do. Minions! Minions, I'm scared! What's wrong with math? It's for nerds and it's stupid and I hate it. Raise a fresh shroom bro whose blight aura poisons minis and slows them. That just sounds good. Oh, it's the archer? We can deal with the archer. Archer's lame. Archer's so stupid. Can't even aim. See, I'm hitting myself more than you're even hitting me. Ow! They're getting wider, though. Stupid little archer. Ah! What is happening? I looked away at chat. Really, it was not that the archer actually got me. It's because I let my gaze wander. But you know, it happens to everyone. So what do I do when I've used all the souls? Don't look at a streamer, haha, nice gaming streamer. Oh, you noticed? Jump scare death screen. The jump scare death screen. Oh my goodness, that's hard to say. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, it is kind of a bit of a scary pop-up, but you know what's scarier? You know what's... I don't need your pity. Streamer, it's okay, you don't need to read chat. We could donate bits to force you to listen to us. That's true, you can, but I don't...
You know what's scarier? Her face.
Well, I was gonna say I kind of like reading chat, but shut up. I take it back. I don't need to read chat. I don't even need to game. I just play this. By the way, this has been on screen this whole time at 1% opacity. Yeah, it really does. It really does rotate perfectly. Okay, we're going to look for someone to raid. There's a birthday cake downstairs with my name on it. Yeah, maybe I am running because I got a text about birthday cake. So what? You would too? Oh really? Yeah. It's not my birthday, it's Ham Mom's birthday. You want a raid candidate? I'm thinking Tella. Hold on. No, I can decide myself. Is Lexi still going? Let's raid Lexi. Is she on break, most importantly? Ham Mom.
For Ham Mom.
Thank you for the 300 biddies. I'll make sure that Ham Mom gets those. Decide yourself streamer, you're a big girl. That's exactly what I was doing. All by myself. Without your help. That's already, I was on it. I did it myself. Thank you so much for joining me, chat room. I really appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to stay up to date, check out the Discord. You're getting hypnotized right now to join the Discord and pick up the live notification role. You're being hypnotized as we speak. Subliminal messaging. Subliminal messaging, sweaty. I do not condone dark psychology unless I use it. In that case, I do condone it. Only when I use it, though. Goodbye, chat. Thank you so much for joining me. Goodbye, goodbye. Take care of yourselves, or I'll take care of you. Or else. Thank you again for joining me. This is literally the best stream ever. You're saying that because of the FUMO. I wouldn't even need to speak and he'd be like, yeah, this is... Whoa, this is so... Yeah. It stopped. It's still there in our hearts. Fumo spinning is forever in our hearts. I wouldn't worry about it. You're gonna be dreaming of a spinning